We're giving you a powerful voice so you can speak to anybody, the Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition, heads of organization. Yes, when you talk to me, I am giving you the opportunity to talk with them. Not directly, but almost directly, all right? Brother, I'll be saying to you, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. What good, my friend?
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We would like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM, Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandeville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
Alrighty then, greetings and salutations and welcome to another day here on the Sports Desk. The name is Orville.
Yeah, the name is Christopher Zidane Matthews. We go up until 4 p.m.
Ah, boy. Where do we start? It's all yours.
Where do we start?
Yeah. Cavalier. I just want to start. Cavalier will be taking out the Haitian outfit tonight in Sabina Park. Probably not quite must win yet, but when you lose one game out in a group of 5, I think, you don't want to lose 2 games. Because now you're going to have to depend on the results elsewhere. So, Cavalier will want to think that they have to win tonight to have a realistic chance of advancing beyond this round. Of course, Mount Pleasant win last night, 2-0, and have now 1-2 from 2.
Yeah, great from them, 2-0, and they played really well. But I was more impressed with last week's performance when they played most of that encounter with 10 men and still found a way to pull it off. So it seems as if they're on their way to the next round for sure. Right. When they start like this. As I say, Cavalier, you don't want to lose. Losing 2 games, maybe not must win, but close to must not lose. Yeah, so let's see how it all unfolds tonight.
All right, you know the numbers by now, 876-615-2841. Let's see who is the early bird. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Mount Sailor.
Good afternoon, Mount Sailor.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah. First of all, I want to declare, I don't consider myself no big caller to the program.
Well,
I'm just an ordinary caller, just call me sports and move on.
Yeah, based on your last call, you're pretty much on point.
Yes.
Not going to disagree with you.
Yeah, don't want, yes, no problem. But I call and banter people all the time. So I don't mind banter, but what I don't like Mr. Higgins and Mr. Matthews, if a caller tell a lie, cause Miss you do it to me already, say, me no misrepresent people and all of that. A man called yesterday on the program and said, all that Moon Salem do, jump on other people point, right? And yesterday, before Miss mentioned anything about the Jamaica young youth them in and around the national team, I mentioned two things of my own. I mentioned about the Italy Cricket World Cup and Football World Cup. And I also mentioned the tennis thing, which I don't hear anyone else call about on the program. And I have a lot of topics on this program since I have been starting calling this program. A lot of times I call and mention my own topics.
Man, that is
but from time to time, wait.
I can't nobody not care the Mount Salem.
No, bother with that. No bother with that.
Man, if the man say all you do is jump on people attack it, clearly that the man I care about the man amount you my boss, man. I troll him, Mount Salem, man. You're not supposed to be intelligent enough to know say I troll that.
Yes, troll me.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he might beat me. He might beat me. And at the same time, you have to correct him when he might bramble out himself same way. I say, Liverpool buy man for over 100 million and we go face them in a team. Right? So him not realize how bramble him is. So you buy Messi and Ronaldo and you have to have them on bench because you have to go face them in a team. How does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
And now, for Bello, no, more answer Bello too.
Yes.
No. Bello, I hope you're listening, and if you're not listening, I hope somebody tell you. You come and defend a man, say, you would have rather listen to that man than Mount Salem. No problem, Bello. But you don't realize how that same man was bramble in saying that, the little kids them. What I'm saying, well, I'm gonna get back to that. Let me tell Bello this first. I don't want to forget. Bello, don't run up your blood pressure, brother. If you don't want to hear me call, you come on yesterday and run up your blood pressure. If you don't want to hear me call, Bello, just for the next 5 minutes, just turn to the other station. If you hear Zidane Matthews and Orville Higgins say anything, just turn the other station and nobody listen. That's all I'm going to say to you, Bella. When me remember that, me go on. But the other thing we want to get into Mr. Higgins and Mr. Matthews. There's a thing going on in the IPL right now where I think maybe affect the West Indian players. That the Indian Cricket Board has banned real betting from the IPL. And it will take over some lot of revenues from it, and this is causing a big thing right now. I don't know if you hear this story.
No, not tracking.
Yeah, man. So if that goes through and they're not able to bet on the things, then a lot of revenues will be lost, and then a lot of these players that they are able to, because remember it's a sponsorship thing, you know. So I don't know if it's going to affect the. So I don't think it will affect outside betting those who don't like the just bet.
No.
Something like that.
No.
Yeah, because I would have the Indian.
We're not following that story, my boy.
Live betting on the IPL is prohibited because India's government has recently passed a bill to ban online gambling and real money gaming. A move that includes popular fantasy sports apps and will impact IPL's advertising revenues and potentially fuel offshore betting and cryptocurrency for such activities. This ban addresses serious issues like riding addiction, money laundering, and financial fraud through these platforms. So yeah, there is a story making the rounds that in IPL you no longer can bet.
So the last thing I'm going to say before me leave now, what I'm saying is they defend the man, and this same man come on and say, Pele, the reason why Pele was picked when he was young for Brazil was for his leadership qualities. So if that man you are you'd rather listen more than Mount Salem. Listen that man more than me.
When did Bella say that?
Bella said that yesterday. No, Bella said I'd rather hear the caller before him. The caller will come on before him.
Oh.
Him saying would rather listen that man.
Why the licks them,
any days of the week.
The licks them yesterday really affected you, my boss.
No, man, you affect me. No, man. Me good in the Zidane, but I'm just
If
saying.
you don't want to listen to talk, then Bramble where you at?
No, man, just listen, man. We say, you know, this me can't take it. Why me can't defend myself?
Eh?
No, why me can't
But you
defend myself?
just take on it, you know, and a one man come for today,
man,
you come for everything,
me,
you know.
Me have a duty for no, Zidane. Me have a duty if a man say something for me answer.
Hey, you
why
come
me
for,
can't answer?
you come for, I know one man answer though. You come for everybody.
No, you have to answer them, sir. They don't
But
answer them,
Bramble body yesterday, my boss.
Well, let me again. Me have a problem with the Bramble because that's
Okay, as long as you admit that you're Bramble. So why you go down the road this man?
No. Listen, man.
Why you go down the road this man and act? Hold on.
Bramble according to you.
Why did you go down the road this man and act as if you're not Bramble?
But me not Bramble.
No, you said Rio.
No, me not Bramble.
Let me show you
No, you can't think me Bramble, but me not think me Bramble.
Hold on, let me show you how you all contradicting yourself. On Tuesday, after the game Monday, you came on the radio and said if Rio was in Jamaica, he would be playing schoolboy football. Yet I heard you this morning agreeing with the Fool man who was hosting the program that a lot of our young talented people are playing Premier League. The whole you said Tuesday if he was in Jamaica.
So me when say not play Premier League. Me say
yes.
not play Premier League.
Then why you mention that he would be playing schoolboy football?
When did I say that?
He would have played Premier League too.
No, but the point, but you don't miss the point.
Don't tell me what I missed the point. What you were trying to say is that all we do with our young talent is play them in schoolboy football.
No, I didn't say.
Then why you bring it up? Why you bring it up? If them play the highest level of football as well, why does it matter if them play Premier League?
The point that we have sometimes say them play schoolboy football too long.
No. It don't matter, my boss. As long as they're playing Premier League, it don't matter. It's like the academy. It's like if you play academy and you get a run at the senior team, you go back in the academy, you get until it completely develop as a football. And nothing's wrong with schoolboy football.
Well, me not gonna change my point.
You're Bramble the boss. So me keep contradict on yourself. You're Bramble on the topic.
Give up yourself. Me keep me Bramble sir.
What's wrong with playing schoolboy? I don't know.
Till you're sixth farm. As long as you're also
playing Premier League. Nothing wrong with it.
What's wrong with that?
Because when I play at 16 and 17, when I play Premier League every weekend in Orville, the coach when I play, they're going to play sometimes. So what? Maybe they're not playing in the match that week. You're not going to play against Georges.
Why shouldn't a schoolboy enjoy playing for his school?
Me not see nothing wrong with it at
while
16 and 17.
Also playing Premier League. So if I'm good enough to play for Annette Gardens or Reno or whatever, fine. But why should he give up playing for the school while he's doing it?
It makes no sense. If you're a special 16-year-old, you're not going to play Premier League every week, my boss.
But even if he can make the team every week, he still want to play for him school. Remember, I'm still schoolboy.
Well, yeah.
And he wants the glory and adoration that him get from the girls them and the peers. What you would criticize now if
he's not
play, that,
he's not able to play Premier League football. Yeah.
But if him at the boat, what is the problem?
Yeah, a football he might play.
Nothing wrong with that.
There you go.
You want him to play Premier League at a higher level. But if him also want to play schoolboy, why not play football?
Exactly.
How does it hurt him
if he plays schoolboy?
If he plays schoolboy football, if he's also
played Premier League football.
Idiotic.
Nonsensical.
There we go.
But we're sticking to the argument. We're not going to discuss sports at such a high level. We're not going to go into the personal things. We don't need to do that.
No, that point is idiotic.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying we're giving analysis. We're not going to talk about the management team and this and that. As sports we are dealing with.
But you know them have to come at me like that.
Yeah, because they don't have real arguments. Because they don't hear any counter. They just hear personal attacks.
How maybe say I know me had to go to that business. Well, I may tell you. Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll come back.
Your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, you know, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes, and if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7, Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
Remember to take your new voter ID card to the polling station on election day. You may still vote without your ID card, but the process will be faster if you have it with you. If you don't have your ID card, you must answer questions, be fingerprinted, and take an oath before you can vote. Bring your voter ID card and make it easier on yourself and others. That was a message from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports Ocean Village Shopping Center, Ocho Rios is my number one choice for back to school. What's their number? 876-974-2000.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So we're back. Astar, not Astar. Kimani, yeah man. Back online. Hello.
Mount Salem, big up yourself.
Yeah, Garvey, how you doing?
Just do me one favor, they do Mount Salem. Don't publicly retire from sports talk like the fella that's criticizing you did.
The fella retired from sports talk?
Publicly, man, saw me down the road, man.
But isn't he talking sports?
Isn't he talking sports on the program? Man?
Then that man say him retire from one show and come over the next show.
Yeah, but you said he retired from sports talk.
No, he retire publicly, sir. Put what you put on it. That's
even
the
most
basic
of points we have to worry
about. Man, let me address the man, sir. Because when him come on the radio, Lamb base me, he had 2 straight minutes. So I give him 2 minutes, you know.
You said the man retire from sports talk, and we have said no, he retire from a show.
Okay, Mr. Higgins. I know this is... Hey, by the way...
Me at the real.
Bello, you can't criticize Mount Salem, because when the heat turn up on you, you retire. Mr. Higgins.
Yeah, man.
Did you say last week to somebody that all publicity is good publicity?
Generally. There are odd cases when it's not. But it's a cliche that is often used. There is no thing as bad publicity. But there are times.
You know what I noticed and took note of this morning, Mr. Higgins?
What's that?
That ever since last week when you opened the Church of Higgins on this show, that your views on YouTube have gone way down, man.
My views? I have views?
No, you know, in the show when Sports Lex comes on, it has views. You know, watch it has views.
Oh, and the views gone down since last week?
Since you opened the Church of Higgins.
Which church of which?
We are basically a demand callers so them have to worship you when them come on the show. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you've been doing since last week, you know, taking a very pompous approach, full of hubris and all this.
Well, guess what? The same approach will continue. So less views.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. Let's see how your views keep going, you know.
Any sports today?
Remember, you say
any sports today, Garvey?
Yes, Mr. Matthews. A nice sports question you for here, Mr. Matthews. Your time. Step up.
Yeah.
So, Zidane Matthews. Mm-hmm. Between 1979 and 1990, the all-conquering period of the West Indies, right?
Mm-hmm.
They played 22 test matches on the road combined against New Zealand, Pakistan, and India. Out of those 22 matches, they only won 7. That's about a 30% win rate based when you look at wins to matches played, right?
Mm.
Against England and Australia in the same time period, Mr. Matthews, they played 31 matches on the road and they won 19, which is about a 60% win rate, right? So it's basically double.
Mm-hmm.
For what do you attribute that value, Matthews?
I have no idea.
Okay.
What you attribute it to?
Since you passed, let me see if your co-host can help you. You want to help him, Mr. Higgins?
Me don't know. Me don't know why. Maybe England and Australia were the two best teams in the world. Maybe them lift themselves.
Yeah, that's what I said.
For them.
That's what I said. I don't know. What?
Maybe. I'm saying that is a a hypothesis. Maybe when them say Australia.
Would it have, what percentage of that you give to the fact that those are the only two countries where they had vast amount of experience on their team playing overseas in those countries in their countries?
Yeah, man, that would help as well.
That couldn't hurt.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt. Yeah.
All right. So if it's twice as much, Mr. Matthews, listen to this, Zidane. They won every series bar one against Australia away from home during that period. They draw one time early on, right?
Yes.
And they won every time other time against Australia and against England. However, against these other teams, they only won 2 series out of 6 away from home.
Yes, but what's the point you're making, though?
No, hold on, boss.
What I'm trying to because we agree that
me ask another question.
No, but we agree that playing.
Do you think if West Indies players, right, had that type of away experience playing in those conditions, they'd be as dominant away?
Yeah, man. In every sports, if you play regularly in a particular condition, when you go there to play, it would help you to be more comfortable. Yeah, that's why home team has advantage.
So why you're diminishing the effect of playing?
That is not the argument. The argument is about
what is the argument?
The argument is about why.
You're trying to switch the argument.
No,
that is not the argument.
Boss,
nobody said
you know,
it is because of this.
All not go around. We're not take on the passion argument. That the most important thing why we were dominant was passion. And that's all we not do understand. You can't trick me, you know. You can't fool me.
Shouting.
No, I'm not shouting. You can't fool me. We know what you're doing.
How much percent you give to playing counter?
By the way, let me correct Zidane about something you said yesterday, Mr. Higgins.
No, man, before you do.
Nice try, Zidane.
Hold on.
No, let me finish.
Let me host the show some of the time now, man. Remember, me just quiet. I give it 15%, 15 to 20. Do I give it 45% as the reason behind that?
No.
How much you give?
I think it's more significant than that. You know who else I think
it's more significant
than that? I'm not going to put
Why don't you answer
question? If you're not putting no percentage, then do it what the point.
I'm not going to put a number to it. But let me say this, Mr. Higgins.
No, man, if you're not putting no number, then what is the point?
You always want to win an argument. Mr. Higgins, we are discussing. I'm not here to win more arguments against you.
Do you disagree with me or you agree with me that it's 15 to 20%?
No, I think it's more significant than that.
So you think it's 21%?
I think the 2 rules that were changed by the big bodies in cricket, the English board and the Australian.
Wait a 21%
can I get a chance? You see, that's how I don't.
Yeah, man, me and the real because you're arguing an argument and we don't know which side of the argument.
You can't control
I'm not doing it.
But you are
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything, my bad.
You just make up noise and just prevent me from saying what I'm saying.
You have been talking, but you're defending or opposing an argument and we don't know what is your counter argument. It's more than 20. How much?
Remember when you read out a stat that basically said India was the poorest test team of the 80s. They won only 11 matches out of all the matches they played.
I don't know if I said that. I just read out the stats.
No. You read a stat that said India basically had the worst record in the 80s when you were reading out all the wins.
Well, if you said
the West Indies on the road is. Me said, you read it on the road in a bar. You read it on here in a bar. You read out all of them. You say Australia had 27 wins. England had 20. Some others had, and India had the least. I think it was 11 wins. No. If you, out of those 11 wins, you know what's ironic? About 3 of them against West Indies.
Okay.
In them place.
Yeah. Garvey, let me ask you a question.
Me stop arguing with you for you and tell me what percentage you give.
Bigger than that, man. Probably about 30%.
Garvey, let me ask you a question.
The combined, not just English county, Mr. Higgins. I think.
Well, in closer to you than Dwight.
In closer. So what Garvey, what me you want to know? In Australia.
How do I name coming at this conversation?
Hold on, Garvey. What me you want to know? The Australians used to play in England as well. And them used to play in Australia as well. Why them never did that dominate the world?
Dominate who?
The world.
We were the best team, Mr. Higgins.
Why?
We're just looking at the comparison. Mr. Higgins,
what made us the best?
Don't trigger with the comparison.
All right, no,
Mr.
this
Higgins.
is the conversation.
May I ask you what made us the best team?
Mr. Higgins, I am simply comparing places where the West Indies players had vast experience playing in those conditions.
But then if your theory is sound,
versus places.
If your theory is sound,
but
then you must be...
there are scientific numbers to back up how great the effect was as well.
Later, you know, and you
can't answer... run me off of the radar.
No, you can't answer my question. Them too bad for you.
keep flapping your own show. You hear me, boss? You don't know how to deal with goals. Big up yourself.
And I'm saying that my question's too intelligent for you. You can't answer them. Big up yourself. God. Always stay now. Back on line. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know, me never hear two men disagree so much when them agree essentially on the same point. We all agree, sir, going to England helped us, right?
Yeah.
The only difference is the degree to which it did.
Yeah.
I still not understand.
Why so much arguments going on?
Yeah.
45 too much too. 45 too much.
It helped. Me not put a number on it, but I know it helped.
Then we not deny say it helped.
You know what? I was born in the mid-70s, right? And I can tell you this. During the late 80s to the early 2000s, I knew people in St. Mary who would go to England every year to play some sort of league cricket, not county cricket.
Yeah, man.
And those players never, ever been called to national trials.
Yeah, man, I know a lot of them myself.
Yeah, a lot of man where we don't know as national players at Jamaica. Used to go to England every year and eat a local food, man.
Still happening, man.
So, but it did help. Zidane, you know, so I disagree with you on Orville on the point one that I make to whoever the caller was before, Garvey.
Oh, would be Mount Salem.
I believe if you're a special talent in Jamaica, right, I don't think you should be playing both Manning Cup and professional football.
What do you have to lose? How does that work against the youngsters?
Okay. If you are going to be a professional footballer, you need to be totally concentrated on that.
Then, but probably the youth don't know if you want to be a professional footballer yet. A school as them, you know.
So if at 16 you're a special talent,
yeah,
and you don't know if you want to become a professional, that's fine.
I'm saying playing professional football is one window that he's examining. But at school, maybe the youth want to go sixth form, go take some more subject, give himself more options in life.
He can go sixth form, but he can't play Manning Cup.
Why he can't play?
Zidane.
Yeah, me understand the point, but
let's say you're Manchester United, Zidane, right? And you see the special talent, and you sign him to your academy. You want a little high school coach?
No, but hold on a backsword. We do have those sort of academies and those sort of football in Jamaica doing it to replace.
We have Mount Pleasant have a really good academy.
And who the players play against?
Huh?
You realize that Mount Pleasant at one stage had to enter the Dacosta Cup.
I tried to.
They did, man. They send the player to another school, but it's that the relationship broke down because they had nobody to compete against. So there's nothing here. It's like you have the Chelsea Academy, Arsenal Academy, so they play amongst each other in the under 21. We do have that in Jamaica. So, and I'm saying these 16-year-olds won't play every weekend in the Premier League. You know, so what they're going to play?
What I wonder is how does it harm them? When Jerome Taylor was playing for Stets, he was playing for Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
How does playing at Stets make him any less of a bowler when he might play for Sentia and play for Jamaica? I think he had to make West Indies A during the season.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Professional academies that sign players all over the world get those players exclusively. They don't allow those players.
We do have it here, though, Backsood.
There are a lot of risk. If you are a special talent and you decide that football is what you want to do.
But Backsood, you're not listening to me doing a Backsood. I'm saying when you leave schoolboy football and go to the academy, we're going to find competitive football regularly to play because you need them to play competitive football very regularly. You know, at that
so what you're saying is that the academy system as we know it in Jamaica is shot.
I just Mount Pleasant here, we seriously have something with them sustain. Yeah.
Are you where I got Mannings, my youth? Which academy don't have Mannings for him join?
Hold on. Let's use Whisper as an example.
How about you then play under 17 and 18 in the summer, my boss?
Whisper as an example. Would you want Whisper to be playing Manning Cup after the year that he left Manning Cup?
Yes, part of my problem we do know. A town not talk about. So are you come from Sav and him got Mannings? Can play a ball fairly decent
What
academic.
do you mean? Well, if you're fairly decent, you can play a Manning Cup. You can play, if you're fairly decent, you can play the Cup and go school. If you're fairly decent. If you are
that may I say,
talent,
that may I say.
No, fairly decent, that's fine. But if
him
you
good baller than a man.
Special, you want the special one.
Special baller than a man. Why I'm
No. Well, if you're a special baller, wherever you are in Jamaica, a decision has to be made that football is where I'm going.
Boxwood, ideally what you're saying is correct, but we don't have the system in Jamaica, my boss. They need competitive football, and there's none if you're going to the academy straight. There's none. They're going to have months and months where they're not playing in the football because they're not going to start for above you and Arnett and these clubs every single week as a 16-year-old.
Zidane, if you're a special footballer at 17 in Jamaica, you should be starting for Aberview. If you can't if you can't start for Aberview, then you're probably not very special.
No, man, could be fair, man. They don't disrespect the league like that.
Boxfood, we have to.
You still is a 16-year-old, man.
Alright, big up,
man. Respect Boxfood. We take the break and just bet when we come back.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels Tour promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It may be the last match in the campaign, but the journey's taking a new and exciting direction. Let's get together and watch the Reggae Boys play ball. Another game of entertaining football. It's Jamaica versus Honduras on Wednesday, March 30 at the National Stadium. Match time 8:05 p.m. Gates open at 5 p.m. Grandstand $3,000 per person. Tickets go on sale Saturday, March 26 at the JFF office and on match day at the stadium ticket office starting at 10 a.m. Sponsors Proven, Water, Drace, Jamaica Observer, and KLS Sports Radio.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tackroom Trophy and overnight allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited.
Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim is understood to retain the support of the club ownership despite last night's shock Carabao Cup defeat. Amorim, who was provoked to quest statements following the penalty shootout loss at Blundell Park, before which his side had to come back from 2 goals down, having been outplayed for an hour. However, sources with the understanding of the situation are adamant that this uncertainty does not exist from the top down. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, then time for Just Bet, and Jesse Blake is waiting in the wings. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Orville. Good afternoon.
Boy, good to hear from you, man. Hope you're good.
Yeah, and I have a lot to be happy about and be thankful for. So, yeah, man, I'm excellent. Hope you're doing good as well this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, tell us what's on the cards, and then we can take it from there.
No problem. We can start off, just to let folks know, we'll be going to Portugal, a top flight match in Portugal, and then we have 2 mouth-watering EPL clashes set for this weekend. Before we head to England, let's head to the Iberian country of Portugal, where in the Liga Portugal, also known as the Primeira Liga, that's their top-flight football league in Portugal, 2 sides that are familiar with us, Sporting Lisbon, they'll be hosting FC Porto this Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon Jamaica time. Now, despite beating Nacional by 4-1, it was Sporting that struggled all the same to defeat their last opponent, even playing against 10 men of Nacional, while the Lions of Sporting Lisbon still, though, are pretty confident. They have yet to drop points in the league, and although struggling to defeat their last opponent, they still have the most prolific attack in the competition, proving that Goqueres is already forgotten. Of course, Goqueres has taken his exploits to England. We'll speak about him in just a moment. Meanwhile, FC Porto put in a dominant performance against Casa Pia last time around, defeating them by 4-0. Porto have won every game so far this season and have the best goal difference in the first 3 rounds of the competition since 1951. Well, 2 teams firing on all cylinders. The home team, Sporting Lisbon, though, is favored to win this game according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Sporting Lisbon at $2 even. FC Porto, $3.20 as the underdog, and the draw at $3.50. Now, of course, the final result bet option showcases odds on each team to win and odds on the draw. The simple, straight-up, basic option. Of course, it is one of several that we have available for you at Just Bet. When you visit justbetja.com, supremegames.com, the Supreme Ventures gaming app, or you pop into one of our over 100 Just Bet locations island-wide, you will have the opportunity to exploit the thousands of odds across hundreds of betting options for all of your favorite games. When it comes to football, one of the more lucrative options that we have available for you to take advantage of is the Just Bet correct score betting option. And it can work for one half of football or the entire game, and it works pretty simple. If you think you can predict the score, and that's the correct score, either at halftime or at full time, you can make a decent amount of money for your betting book And the beauty is that you can bet on virtually any scoreline that you think is the correct score for each and every football game. Now for a top-of-the-table clash in Portugal this Saturday, 2:30 in the afternoon Jamaica time, between Sporting Lisbon and FC Porto. Take advantage of the many correct score bets that are available. Those include, if it is Lisbon 2-0, a $500 bet pays $4,000 in winnings. Sporting Lisbon 3-1 pays better. $7,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Can Lisbon beat FC Porto 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller? That returns $13,000 in winnings for a $500 wager. For FC Porto, correct score bets include if they win by 2-1, $5,000 on offer with a $500 bet. FC Porto 2-0, $8,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Porto 3-2, $15,500 on offer with only a $500 bet. Just some of the many correct score bets you can take advantage of for this top-of-the-table clash in Portugal this Saturday. For me, a 2-all draw, $6,000 on offer with a $500 bet. I'm taking the draw, $3.50 straight up.
I'll go with the draw, sir. As a cowardly way out. 1-all.
All right, I want to try this one. Make it $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, what else do we have?
Your side, Orville, Manchester City. They're popping over to face the Seagulls of Brighton and Hove Albion this Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning, Jamaica time. Now, Brighton, they're yet to get going this term. They've collected just 1 point from 2 winnable games against Fulham and Everton. Now, not since their first season as a Premier League club in the 2017-18 campaign have the Seagulls failed to win any of their 3 opening matches. And, of course, the third of those opening matches is against Orville Higgins' Manchester City, who suffered a really bad defeat against Tottenham last weekend. Already there are questions over whether Manchester City has the quality to mount a serious title challenge. Well, the good news is City, they're unbeaten on their travels in the Premier League since March, losing just twice in 2025. All year, City has only lost just 2 games. Well. According to the Just Bet Final Result Bet option, Manchester City is favored to win this game at $1.73. Brighton and Hove Albion to win at $4 even. What do you know? The draw in this encounter attracts odds as well of $4 straight up. Folks, do remember that correct score betting allows you to make the best return for your betting buck. And for this game, correct score bets that you can exploit include, if it is City winning the game by 2-0, would pay $5,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. City 3-1, $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. City 3-0, $7,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. For Brighton and Hove Albion, correct score bets include if they win by a correct score of 2-1, you're looking at $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Brighton and Hove Albion, One Love, $7,500 in winnings with a $500 wager. Brighton, with the upset special, 2-0, would win you a cool $13,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. Brighton at home plays like a champion. Manchester City, looking to put some of the early season doubts to rest. Manchester City, 2-1. $4,000 on offer with a $500 bet. Manchester City, Orville, I think you guys get back in the winning column, $1.73 straight up.
Yeah, I think we get back in the winning column, but I think it will be a more dominant display than a 2-1 scoreline. I'm thinking we will score no less than 3 goals. 3-1.
All right. City by 3-1 returns $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, what's the other one, my boss?
The prime time game on Sunday morning Jamaica time will feature league leaders Arsenal. They'll be taking their talents over to Anfield to face the defending champions Liverpool. Now, Liverpool are yet to hit top form, but their attitude and late goals against Bournemouth and Newcastle means their 100% Premier League record remains intact. The Reds have not lost at home to Arsenal for almost 13 years. 3 points here for Arne Slot's side would see them lay down an early marker in the title race. Arsenal showed what they're capable of last weekend with summer signing Victor Gyokeres. We spoke about him earlier, coming over from Sporting Lisbon, inspiring Arsenal to a thumping 5-0 victory over newly promoted Leeds United. Now, ending their long wait for a league victory at Anfield might already have the Gunners dreaming of Premier League glory this time around. The problem is for Arsenal is that Liverpool is the favourite team to win this game according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Reds, $2.10. Gunners, $3.25. The draw, $3.40. Correct score bets you can exploit for this game include Arsenal 1-0, $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Arsenal 2-0, $9,500 on offer with $500 work. Arsenal 3-1, $8,000 on offer with a $500 wager. Liverpool 2-1, $4,250 with a $500 bet. Liverpool 2-0, $5,500 in winnings with a $500 effort. Liverpool 3-1, $8,000 on offer with a $500 bet. And of course, we have the bet builder option available for those who like to throw down the big money. We can understand this is a big game on hand for Sunday morning at 10:30 Jamaica time. Let's say I have $10,000 lying around. And we do have folks that bet even more on one game. So here we go. If you have $10,000, Liverpool wins the first half. Liverpool wins the match, scoring 3 or more goals with both teams scoring. Your $10,000 would multiply to $75,000 in winnings. But even better, let's say the first half ends in a draw. Arsenal wins the match, scoring 2 or more goals. Your $10,000 would multiply to $95,000 in winnings. Just some of the many ways you can exploit the bet builder option with us at Just Bet. For me, though, a 2-all draw in this game. $3.40 with the Just Bet final result bet option, and 2-all would pay $7,000 in winnings with a $500 bet.
Can't go with you on that. Have to go with the defending champions. Tune it.
Who goes to nil?
Yes, sir.
In Liverpool's favour. Wow, you say we won't even find the back of the net. Interesting.
Yes.
Liverpool by 2 goals to nil pays $5,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, take us to the break, Sir Jesse.
Thank you very much. Of course, we do have some Conference League games happening this afternoon. As if Fiorentina in action already. There are other Conference League games, Europa or UEFA Europa Conference League games that you can exploit this afternoon. When you go to our website, supremegames.com or justbetja.com, you will also see an option or a feature that shows boosted odds on a number of sports. For example, I'm seeing here the Dutch Grand Prix in the Formula One season. Of course, the Dutch Grand Prix drives off tomorrow. I see Lewis Hamilton's odds have been boosted to win to $5.40. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen's odds have also been boosted for the Dutch Grand Prix from $7 to $8. You might want to keep on top of the boosted odds feature on our website because, of course, it means that you can place a bet on even better odds that are presented by us at Just Bet. Of course, for football, basketball, tennis, cricket, tennis, of course, the U.S. Open on in earnest, general elections, and so much more. Make it justbetja.com, supremegames.com, or pop into one of our 100 Just Bet locations island-wide, especially our retail centers. We would love to host you for an experience like no other. Of course, all the to you, your team analysts, from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe, enjoy the games, have a wonderful weekend, and catch you guys next week.
All right, Sir Jesse Blake, great to hear from you as always. And bear these things in mind next time you go to Just Bet to wager. Yes, sir. We take a break. We'll be back. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year, going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You mad? Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right, school is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports is my #1 choice for back to school. They have 2 convenient locations here in Montego Bay, Bay West Shopping Center and Fairview Business Complex.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tack Room Trophy and overnight allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back here on the line. We go back to the phones. Hello.
Wagwan Orville Higgins, a good one, my youth.
What's up, my youth?
There, take it easy. An idea.
Yes, good to know.
My youth, let me tell you something. Last time I did tell you something, I did want to go to school to play basketball and other things, but not only that, I also need help as well. You know what type of help me da need?
Tell me.
Me da like to raise funds to go abroad for medical treatment because me diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
And the thing, whatever you need to do can be done here?
No.
What kind? Is it a surgery you would need or something?
Something like surgery.
Well, the public is listening, my youth. So if there's anybody out there who, could...
Yes, anybody who is listening to this program right now, I can't give out my number on this show.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now come, Orville.
You're not sure of your number?
Yeah. Because I really need help.
No, man, I'm saying, are you prepared to give out your number on the air?
Yeah, come.
You're not sure of your number, my youth.
Huh?
Look like you're not sure of your phone number.
Yeah.
But you keep saying yeah, you're not tell me what the number is.
May I give you a number, man?
Okay. In the meantime, you have anything else you want to say?
Um, um, when the Diamond League is coming to an end.
Today.
Today the last.
Yeah. Clear.
Last
But
one.
as I mentioned that.
All right. So my number is 876 473 0306.
473-0306.
Yes.
All right. Anybody who want to help out my youth, there's a number. 473-0306. Let's hope you can get all the help you can get, my boss.
All right.
All right, that's it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. There, but for the mercy of God goes I. You know what I mean? People, I know nothing special about why we never born with the kind of complications that I used to have. You know, that's the luck of the draw. So we can't go and like, we you know what I mean? Anyway, what do we do now? We go back on.
Hello.
All right, so, the lines will take a little while to be loaded again.
615-2841. That's 615-2841. Or 676-6968. Those are the numbers. Call us and let your voice be heard. So Alfred won the race in, let me give it a time, 10:76.
Wow.
And Clayton, fast time. And Clayton came second, 10:84.
10:84, yeah.
Yes. And I think Nugent, she won the hurdles. So she's the champions for the hurdle.
All right, some people were saying that the hope was that Tia could win to have been given the kind of the wild card going into the World Championship.
Yes.
So this is Tia who got pulled up at Anilisa Champs at the national trials. But rounding back into some form, 10:84 is not a crawl, you know. But part of the relay team for sure, but won't be able to get the wild card entry to the World Championship.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Clearly, she's ahead of Shelley and Fraser Price Ryan, who is
most without a doubt on current farm. But boy, that
rough
trial run. Boy, I tell you, got injured at the wrong time.
Yeah, those are the disadvantages of the trial route, you know. While it has more advantages, that's the disadvantage.
Right.
Just that on that day, one thing go wrong and you're out. And you could be the very best in your country, but you're gone because you pull up in that race. Unfortunate, but that's what it is.
I'm going to squeeze a few, yeah?
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Dwight Chateau is talking about weaker leagues. Ask him if any county side could beat Jamaica, Barbados in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Trevor from Kingston. Do these guys advocating that teenagers shouldn't be playing schoolboy football realize that there are strict rules regarding education for these boys in Europe? So apart from the lack of competition, the overall development of them becomes an issue. Here's what I say to the man, them, I said the youth, them not fair playing a D Cup or Manning Cup. Remember them youth here have parents, you know. How many parents, well, me know my parents wouldn't tell me if I give up school at 15 and 16 about me going take up, me going at one football academy. That it wouldn't work. Remember them youth here, not them. Well, you said the youth not for play no more Manning Cup football. Like the youth, I take care of himself.
No, if there were real academies, the parents would send them, you know, because academies including schooling as well, you know.
Well, probably.
And then they're going to take care of all the expenses, your day-to-day living. So if we had 12 Mount Pleasant in Jamaica, that would be a different argument. I was sending my church here.
And I want to tell you something, that is you and probably me would have done that. But there are still some traditional parents When not take your pick out of the school for no sport.
If them special?
Them not, enough people wouldn't do it, man. Enough of the traditional parents, them would say, listen, you're going to finish school here, sir. You're going to get something on your head. What if your foot broke?
Yeah, but I'm saying the academies, they do. Actually, it's better in terms of your studies as well, because it's football.
Well, then again, I don't know what they are.
So they would meet the parents, man. And when the parents come, they realize it's football, school. Football, school. Yeah. So that's actually to be maybe even better. Well, you understand?
So
yeah.
I don't know what they.
But we only have one real academy who can home them, school them, food them, clothe them, right throughout. There's only one place can do that.
Well, if I take my parents for example, you would have to come good to convince people.
It would be like similar to a college. The academy in the real sense should be similar to college, you know? Which we don't have that.
As me, so I never know the academic component. But if the youth can still do him 5 or him 6,
man.
Then fine.
Yeah, but we don't have those. We only have one.
Only one,
and that's Mount Pleasant.
All right, we take the break. Time for the music, and then we come back to your thoughts.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tack Room Trophy and overnight allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. Remember the number, 615-2841. 615-2841. We go back online. Oh, music. And this one is from George Nooks, and it's called You Are Gold.
You're worthy to be praised. Oh, for your mercy and grace. We worship your name. Always worship your name. Your name remains the same. Yeah, you are God, holy and righteous. You are God. Yeah, you are God. You are God. So holy and righteous. You are God. You are God. We lift up our hands and bow in your presence. We glorify your name, 'cause you're worthy to be praised. You are God, so holy and righteous. You are God. You are God. You are God. Holy and righteous. You are God. The true and living God. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's George Nooks saying you are God. We go back online, Miss B. Hello.
My time.
Yeah, Bull.
Good afternoon,
Big
Bull.
up, man. Then. Big up Zidane. Big
Yeah,
up
man.
Orville.
Yeah, man.
Why Orville? Yeah. Sure. You say the football thing or the footballer moved past your 20 years ago. Understanding 19 Orville. When a man don't know what going on in an academy in Jamaica right now, it's shocking still. That's my point. That's on it.
How many subjects do the youths do down at Mount Pleasant?
I'm not sure.
Then not that mean the same thing what you say me say.
No, you say you never then go school. You never know that.
No, man, I don't know to what extent.
These are to a large extent, man. You have to do yourself with them.
No, but
I
me
can't
never
give you the exact number.
Then me, you know, not the same place, brother. You don't know, I mean, I know.
No, I know that they do schooling down there.
And I'm saying me know that too. But
Okay.
I'm
That's
saying
not what you said on the radio, but that's fine.
I'm saying my parent would want to know exactly what the academic component is and if it's similar to what me get in a fifth farm or sixth farm or whatever.
All right, noted.
Now Zidane say it is pretty similar.
Yeah, man.
And the curriculum pretty similar to what he would get.
Everything is similar.
No, you tell me. No, armed with that knowledge, then it would be an easier sell. To my mother for sure.
Yeah. Because you didn't tell me that on the road. Can't afford boy you gone out on the roadside.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
Zidane, there is anything I know, right? And let me just start with what I believe. If I have a child that is talented, super talented, clearly better than him age group.
Like a whisper.
Enough you play Manning Cup.
Have a modern one example. Whisper.
Yes. Enough you play Manning Cup past 16, 17. 17 the oldest.
Why
let me tell you why. At that point in, you have to understand the scope of football, how they view it, the big countries. You see, once your child is above in grade level or age level, they play them older, at an older level, right? So if my child is playing Manning Cup, he's not going to improve because he's better than everyone that is there. So he needs to play against big man.
And what if he's doing both? That's my question.
My thing is now, without Jamaica thing set up, it is difficult to do both.
It is?
It is difficult to do both.
Then adjust the rule last year. What was the rule last year again?
Outside of the rule.
Okay.
Outside of the rule.
Oh, there has to be a 3-day window.
Let's say a child goes to Wallaba High.
Mm-hmm.
Cool? special child that goes to Walaba High. And his club is Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
2 different coaches. 2 different training times. So while a Walaba coach, you probably tell him, say, you have to come to training to play my games.
Yeah.
Cavaliers are going to tell you the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the choice comes between you have to choose between one or the next. Majority of the youth them now are going to say, you know what?
Manning
Cup and
D-Cup.
Manning Cup and D-Cup.
Yeah.
And when we drop out, me go play
Premier League.
Yeah. I am saying, if you are training with big men every day, you're in and around big man squad, play against big man. That better than playing.
Ideally, it would be the way you want it to go.
Yeah, but
it's special.
Again, Bull, we are making the decision like the youth them now. Parents, a parent can say, listen,
but
we not take you out of school for go play.
The child should not go to Old Arbor High.
No, man. May I say parents still have a role for say, I am not facilitating all of this for you go play in the Premier League football.
Facilitating what, especially?
For example, does he need transportation to travel to training at Cavalier every evening?
Majority of them club have them transportation.
Okay. And it now you go come in later, my boy. I'm saying it's not that there's still parental.
Yeah, but usually with the special ones, do Orville. The parents
but the parents don't must know if you're special or not.
Hold on, Orville.
Hold on. Oh no, assume so because we into sport. Hold on. Uno are making the assumption that because you into football and you know say a boy is special. All right, let me ask you this another way. Let's say you have a boy who can sing, bad piece of artist. He can sing and he can DJ. And give me a big producer in Jamaica. Sly and Robbie say, yo, you waste your time at school, you know. Come me produce you and you tour the world. And you go up on a tour and money, only for Jamaican parents will tell us that the boy have done school for
No. We're not saying the child should not go to school.
No. I'm saying to come to studio and the whole thing about rehearsing and recording and things. Some Jamaican parents can tell us, that's something where you have to tell my son to give up his education for now go work.
No, he's not saying he must give up the education.
I'm not saying he must give up education. We couldn't depend on the radar someone who teach people and to give up education.
All right, so you are saying you don't want him to represent him.
He's saying the training session that would be at Olaba, it should move to Cavalier.
So that means he won't represent his school.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, because the parents allow them to train after school for schoolboy football. And he's saying let's go to Cavalier training instead of the schoolboy football.
And him live at Olaba.
So you're replacing the training.
All right, so I'm live at Olaba. So how about you, Cavalier, go and drop him back to Olaba in the evening?
All of these clubs have them transportation.
No, I just want to know how the thing work, you know.
All of these.
Because me live at Olaba and you got to travel come a town for football training. You reach
Cavaliers have people who come. Cavaliers have youth that probably we come from St. Anne, you know, and then put them somewhere, you know. But we are like.
Hold on, so you're boarding him now?
Some of these clubs board them.
I mean, I tell you, some parents going to have an issue. Me and you might have no issue, you know, my boss, because me and you to the Valley of Sports. But we're making it seem as if these decisions are left to the youth them by themselves alone. And in many cases, that's not the case.
Well, I mean, the special ones, them parents, them normally.
The
special football them in Jamaica, that the parents, them I know.
The parents,
football people just release them and let them do them thing.
Find out them special at 15, you know. Them know so them special from about 9-8 when them deal with them to that thing and everybody have to.
And properly because they don't start play competitive football at 16. They play properly.
When they start play competitive football,
all me I say is that don't make it look like the youth them are going to make the decision. Them have parents and and maybe the parents. Now some of them not as open to the life.
The culture change, man, because a lot of we have Ball's Academy, we have Craig Butler Academy.
You have them talk about town.
No, hold on, I'm not done yet. You have Andrew Edwards Academy.
Town.
Don't no.
Mandeville. Built up area. Mandeville.
There's an academy in Mandeville. Hold on. Zidane.
Yes.
A country me talk about big man.
Hold on. Zidane, you know Elway.
Man, I talk about Mandeville and Kingston.
No, what happened is I give one special schoolboy footballer when parents say, listen, your education, you can't do this and you can't do that. Because most of the special one in Orville, the parents them free them up. Alex Marshall, Tyreek McGee, all of them.
Town.
Even the schoolboy football in our country, them top one and them free them up.
So where Orville people is?
Look for the one to get their problem of Dintil. A Cavalier play for so his mother send him come a town, him leave a country and his mother send him come a town, come play for Cavalier. If it's just free him up.
You think All
No,
parents.
I never said all, but most of the elite one there.
Hold on the bull. Wait. Hold on the bull, man. Make it to the break.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right, school is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports Ocean Village Shopping Center, Ocho Rios is my number one choice for back to school. What's their number? 876-974-2000.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, Bull, back with you.
Yeah, man. So, let me just say something quickly as it relates to the academic side of academies. So, whilst Mount Pleasant is probably the only academy that have the money enough can hire some teachers as well as some coaches, what other academies have done is that they have linked with a school. So, I think Mount Pleasant did link with a school as well, right, Zidane? York Castle, I think it was.
They eventually gave the players to York Castle so they could play in the Costa Cup football because the players wanted some competitive games.
So why York Castle never win the League Cup?
Some little youth them, you know.
Some little youth them.
Most of them was 16.
Yeah.
Why, but you think so that make some more noise though.
Yeah.
You have,
I think they went to the second round.
Okay.
Go on.
You have Drogo Bonito from Portmore.
Yes.
They are linked with
CC Clarendon College, yes.
Clarendon College. So majority of the players that you see at Clarendon College are linked.
Yeah,
with
man.
Drogo
Sometimes some people wonder how them get the chemistry and they play the football. So
that's Drogo Bonito.
Yes, a lot of them play. You're right, man. You're right. You're right.
And then you have the Champion Star Rise Up, and person should know why. Is why Champion Star Rise Up? No, what the name?
Oh, the dude from Holland.
Kingston.
The version from Holland is the coach over there now.
And they have the academy that they link with. I think it's Kingston. I don't remember which one they link with.
Yeah, man. But we know what you're talking.
You have some academies now, like there's one in Oldham here, Learn of Life, which is basically a community academy. Now, the little youth that you saw, that we all see from Glenmuir, Elway, the number 7 that plays for Jamaica, the dangerous one, the free one.
Yes.
He's from that academy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Nice,
so
you
you have a lot of academies about, but you know, the main thing why they can't structure it like how the English clubs them structure it now, you know, is just the money. Yeah. So you have to find means and ways to do it.
Yeah.
So, so for instance, you know, the clubs in England and Spain.
But you know the biggest problem though, where go against you, the ideal point that you have is the quality competitive football at the academy level.
You want to know what the thing now? Very key point to the thing now. If the academy is not linked with a club, then unless when playing schoolboy football are going to play against other academies overseas, these kids don't play no competitive football, you know.
Yeah,
but they do. They play a lot of academic competition happening in the summer, you know, like under 7, under 9, under 12. A lot of them you can see in the summer, you know.
They're talking about some like a 5-day thing and some 1-2 day thing.
5-day thing, some little rally like every week.
We're not talking them there. We want 9 months of high quality academy football.
Yeah,
ideally, that's what you are. That's why they go play schoolboy football.
But another thing is,
I wonder which academy football I played in Westmoreland. We need to find out.
No, Westmoreland. We'll probably which club that was?
Really?
In our Prem right now.
None.
Oh. Rough.
So that me I try make understand. Which academy don't have Westmoreland?
Yeah, that's a long time Westmoreland not giving a big ball.
Where is Huntley's one though? Zidane, west.
Who?
Huntley.
No man, I think Huntley don't have Mandeville, man.
Mandeville? Oh, I thought it was Westmoreland. Okay. So people don't know Westmoreland now need to buy into this academy thing.
Alright.
Because if you look, you know, what happened, you know, Orville, all of the coaches that are going in academies are the ones that are certified, you know. So them start teaching you them the football. And then you link it with a school now, and the school give them the education program, and after school done, them come and train.
But man, it's not some whole good looking baller from recent times, man. They must can link with somebody that do something.
Man, it's Windy Island and
yeah, so them have some looking baller down there. So clearly, talent is there. Yeah.
So somebody needs to do what they want to do. But one thing though, you know, so you have a lot of talented players, not assigned to a club.
Yeah, the rural area ones, like Orville.
The rural area players, not assigned to a club, you know.
At the rural area, me want to know company. So you want to not talk,
well, some rural areas.
You have to remember, so there's a different phenomenon down a deep rural country. Not a Mandeville and them half country area. A Mandeville
Mandeville half country.
Them Mandeville half a country. Mandeville and the full country.
Academy. Hola, you want the money? Alright, this is why you can't say that, Orville. If you go to England, the country part of England, there might not be an academy there.
Yeah, man, Ghana.
How many times a year players?
Like academies, do the academies in England pay the ball of them? No,
Let me finish the statement now. Let me finish.
No, man, but me just send my youth go on academy if I get paid, you know. Whisper now get paid. No academy, you mean?
Whisper get paid, we play now in Phoenix Academy?
No, man, when him go, do a Chelsea him there.
Players don't get paid. Whisper.
What do they get to be part? So when me send my youth go on academy in England for them at 15, him not get no financial benefits?
Of course I get benefits.
So, all right, no call it paid. All right, he not get paid. Fine, but financially him good.
Man, the point that I was bringing to you. Cristiano Ronaldo grew up in a country part of Portugal. When he was 9, you saw how much miles he had to travel to go to an academy. So the players in Westmoreland were very good. It not take nothing. If you're serious about this thing, I know.
I know him for serious, me you. But
we're
not
talking
tell
about
me
everybody. We're
I'm
talking
parents
about
of
everybody. We're talking about everybody. We're talking about everybody, Orville.
So you're telling me keep saying to you're telling the average Jamaican woman, one like a teacher woman or one like a higgler downtown somewhere, or one like a nurse woman or worker one like a thing. Say a 10-year-old boy don't a Belmont, don't a Westmoreland. Some yes he can play ball. And him mother they probably see him ever play, but in years a little you bad. And you come to this woman at 12-year-old and say, listen, me I take this boy, carry him go Mandeville Academy. I don't think that's an easy sell to the average Jamaican mother.
Who said it was an easy sell?
Oh, as long as you don't understand, say, a lot of Jamaican parents are going to tell us, say, come back in 5 years.
Hold on, what we need to get to is the point that it should be an easy sell.
Well, it is
because
not.
The whole is a easy sell when them take them from rural area to carry them come Kingston.
And carry them go.
JC and Keys.
JC go.
They read the people them.
You know how many they want, but them not get?
Eh?
For everyone will come at JC and come at KC. There is one where parents and
me not the average players doing now. We're talking about the really top quality.
You know them really good.
No man, parents no man can must have tear up under this and under that. Him can't just good at 50.
And hey, you don't understand some Jamaican mother, you know. Aunt Jenny now send no pit at
30. The whole the footballer recruited by GC and Keys are the really good ones. Most good ones.
One player, one special player.
God have mercy, man. May I say not every
special.
Who did say the mother? May I say the mother and father probably if they are sports oriented people, they will know.
So
I'm saying
one. Just give me one example.
No, Jesus, big man. All right. Every parent in Jamaica will send them you to the other end of the island at 13-year-old. Figure out. All right.
Maybe these are the special ones, them, not the average one, them.
Not the average one.
The special ones, them parents understand, and because a different culture now in the bowl. That is the reason why some parents even sponsor academies, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
in a town.
No, not town alone, obviously.
No, down west.
You have it always that type of West.
Then a West, mate.
You know, obviously we act like a town alone at Jamaica. Obviously, act like a Westmoreland alone at Jamaica.
A town no come from, you know. So no attack on the town side. Me I tell you, very few parents.
No, and Bull come from town.
Come from us. I know some parents don't have Westmoreland. Don't have Westmoreland now.
Where you born and grew up probably more town than where me born and grew up. So nobody pushing.
When I start going like it automatic for parents, I send me 13-year-old go to football academy.
What is sure is that if the child is special, the parent must know.
I'm saying they will know, but them still not send them at 13 come to academy, but not all of them will.
No, we're not talking about the current academy as it stands in Jamaica, though, because they have to go to school. So if JC if KC, which is an established high school, and it's with track and field and cricket and all of the sport, come and say, listen, may I bring your son to Kingston College? You go home. It happens all the time.
All right. Brother, yeah. I send them people from Africa and I send them from St. Kitts.
Well, if them can convince Africa.
Hey, but don't talk, you know. I bet you some caller, I go call and understand me.
You can't imagine if what's his name? Julian Alfred Malady tell us,
Lord Jesus, so we're talking about the ones that do make the trip. I'm saying not all parents are going to send them 13. But me I say you some parents are going to tell you you could have special till in week.
Which I think is more likely, Orville, because I think you're talking about the exceptions as usual.
I believe that in the current days, more parents will send them.
There you go.
But not all. We're not going like every parent are going to send up their 14-year-old guy.
Big up on yourself.
Big up, cool.
I'm not do this.
All right.
Big up.
We'll take the break.
Yeah, we'll take the break.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
All right, in Sports Summons at this time, Crystal Palace booked their spot in the league phase of the Conference League, despite an unconvincing showing in the second leg of their playoff tie against Fredrikstad. Jean-Philippe Matita's goal in the first leg at the Selhurst Park Stadium proved to be the difference on aggregate as the English League side struggled to make much of an impression in Norway. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstrom, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
The Scientific Research Council provides support to MSMEs through analytical testing, training, product development, nutrition analysis, diagnostic testing, and much more. Grow your business and become export ready. Access food manufacturing space and consultancy service. Take advantage of our services and get that competitive advantage for your products. Call 876-927-1771 to get started. The Scientific Research Council, contributing to national development, making science and technology work for you.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up Sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports is my #1 choice for back to school. They have 2 convenient locations here in Montego Bay, Bay West Shopping Center and Fairview Business Complex.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Rega 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tack Room Trophy and Overnight Allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so
welcome back.
Yeah, we talk a little track and field. We talk about the sprints with Tia Clayton. Two things jumps out at me, people. You remember 2008 when when there was this big furore as to whether Veronica Campbell should make the Jamaica 100, the 100 flat team to go to Beijing. When many people have said somebody should have given up her spot, Shelly-Ann Fraser was at the center of that row. 17 years after that, because that was 08. The very opposite is now happening, where people are saying Shelly must give up her spot now to Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton is clearly the better runner on farm, right?
All right. And you think Shelly-Ann Fraser will give up the spot?
No.
And I remember a couple of years ago, I used to tell Pioneer specifically that, listen, these athletes not really running for you in a Pioneer. And the country, they're running for themselves.
No, them if me and Shelly-Ann may not give up.
There you go. So I'm saying,
Shelly-Ann may very well feel that, why God no, Tia Clayton is more likely to medal than
if she's a real, what them call him, patriot,
yeah,
they shouldn't give up her spot.
Yeah. So that's one thing. Akira Nugent won the Diamond Trophy in the 100 hurdles. She ran 12:30. I think that's her season best. And she's now the second Jamaican woman to win the Diamond in the 100 hurdles.
Yeah, she's looking good.
Daniel Williams was the other thing in 2019. But I have a very good question to ask. How much does it cost to go to Ballers?
I would have to check,
But it's not free.
All right. Let me tell you how I spoke to him a couple of times.
Yeah.
Who can afford it, pay.
Yeah.
If you see the special one we're talking about, if they can't afford it, they come free. But
then we can't afford it.
If you're average, when they look at you and them think you're average, them are going to tell your parents you have to fuck it up. If them say somebody like what them described Leon Bailey when he was 8, or him look like you
can't come for
him free.
That's how it got. That's the other thing, the monetary component where me have to pay for joining your academy. But how much Jamaican parents?
It's true, but here's the good thing about it. For example, I know the Virgin own Tankwell.
Yeah.
He pumps heavy money in Phoenix Academy.
Right.
And other parents. So sometimes it can't cover it, man. If some can't afford and they're really good, they sort them out.
All
so
right.
it's not really a problem.
All right, we go back online. Hello. Hello. What's happening, Miss B? Why are they calling not answering indeed?
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah, man. Orville and Zidane, big up on yourself,
Big up.
How this again?
Profit?
No, sir, no profit. I just say a Saint Best, no profit.
Saint Best.
What if you want to call me profit? Anyway, you know, sir, funny enough, Orville and Zidane, you know, sir, I just call my car to ask the time the Tina they do. You know, she comes second, sir,
Let me give you the time again.
1084.
Yeah, man. 1084. That is it.
1084.
Yeah.
Okay. I just go on, man. I go on and listen still. Big up on yourself.
All right, big up yourself. On current form, in terms of overall, where is she ranked?
Worldwide, I'm going to find out. Right?
Yeah, we need to find out that and to see the gap, or why the gap is actually between herself and Shelly-Ann Fraser. Yeah. Shelly-Ann Fraser just going to the championships to say goodbye to the world, really.
Right. Shelly-Ann Fraser may just have one good race.
She said she never seen nobody and people write her out before. And I heard she saying it recently, and I said, boy, Shelly, on those other occasions, you were still pretty much a long time. We don't see you do nothing, Shelly. Special.
All right. Make we go back online. Hello.
What's
Shipping port.
Yes, sir. Well, you for respect.
Yeah. Somebody gave me a message to give to you, but you're not on WhatsApp anymore.
Oh, you can't text us straight one.
No, I don't text. It costs money.
Yeah, text.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not on sports, They heard you politically that they said, I must tell you something, but you're not on WhatsApp.
Oh. No, man, you can't tell. Politically, about politics, I'm not a politician. But anyway,
maybe.
Move on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You call the person here, man, you heard.
Okay.
Yes. And
man,
I know
call me. Give me number.
And I know the
person. Tell him to call me.
No, I'm not going to that.
The
person saying not being fair, I agree.
This is sorry, Zidane. But I love to get a person.
But the reason why I never call you, the reason why I never call you is because they say you don't want nobody call you after you talk the nonsense. So that's why I'm not call you.
Yeah, but I love
so
to give me
can I call you after 4?
Please,
No. Can me call you after 4 today on the issue?
Yeah, man,
all right, I'll call you at 4.
All right. Anytime.
Yes.
Yeah, Michael, no. Right? Michael, no. First, I'm going to start with Matthew, my youth, I called earlier.
Yeah.
We can come up with a little idea, and it might, me don't know, it might sound if you mind them out there. Listen, Mr. As a sport desk, he's a very good caller, and in touch every topic when he call. Me see him touch something more time. I can remember I called him on preacher some time ago one Saturday and put preacher in our seat for so long, and he asked some question, where he's thinking outside of the box. So me I think he said he need help. We're not talking about no, even 1 month or 2 month time. In a month, people normally get paid in a month. We couldn't have a little link up. We just keep a day where we say we have a box like how we have the link up and we say we come contribute something for the youth for doing surgery when they do. I think that way it would have been more worthwhile than somebody a call and say, well, we can't get stuff. We know have a link up. Everybody comes somewhere, we can have a drink, we eat some food. We just contribute something in the box. We know people
you can deal with it, man. Get a secretary for do all of the collecting and them stuff then. Get a number for him and you organize it.
Yeah, man. Then your thing that, man.
Yeah, you can do that. Because you did it with the guy from the Duhaney Park and he was very appreciative of it. So your thing that shipping for.
Yeah, but me not have everybody number on the line. If everybody want to come together.
No, that's why you need to get back on WhatsApp because I could send you a lot of the listeners.
Yeah, my plan for download it. My plan for download it back in the
yeah, man.
The other day, you know, one time I wanted for me the other day, I'm going to collect for my birthday. I have the driver's license and the lady said, you see your passport expire. I thought it was next year, I never know. So I have no idea at all. They come forward.
Yes.
So, all right. You see that thing in Orville, you know, I kind of a listening thing. The argument with Bull.
Yeah.
I feel, you know, I can't support what you are saying. You know why I'm going to support it? I've always thought about it. I'm going to give you guys an example. So, Zidane Matthews, if me have a youth and he's a special footballer going to school, if he's going to an academy, the academy there, we have to sit down whoever and we discuss the medication or the going to start out the educational part of it. I mean, most of my youth, regular when we can check in book and know exactly and check up with the school and know what I do. And the example, when I'm going to give you, about a year ago, this schoolboy footballer, he was maybe the best. If he wasn't the best, he was number 2 in a schoolboy footballer in the country, in Jamaica. Big prominent name. Also represent Jamaica. And I spoke with his mother. The mother went to an high school as a football dominating high school. And she said she got him into that school, you know. And when she sat them down and them reason about him schooling, them tell her, say, like, we can't guarantee, so we're going to check up on him medication and stuff, him book and all, and where am I going with in a class.
Well,
and she moved and put him on next high school.
No, but this is where...
He's in the same parish.
No, this is where if we had the real academy, in the real sense, you know, it would be better for those youngsters, you know, because you have a lot of distractions at the regular schools, you know, my boss, which is less likely to happen at the academy. You follow, because the academy, because the coaches are so strict with training regime, and they you go out your bed early, and they are right there. Yes, and they are right there to watch to see if you jump. You understand? Ideally, if we had the real academies, it would be better for the students.
Ideal, but then
we do have them.
If we're gonna do a survey, we're gonna do a survey down at Mount Pleasant. The youths that are carted after Mount Pleasant. What are the results? CXC result. What's the percentage? What's the result like after schooling at Mount Pleasant, after doing their subject? How many of them garner more than 5 subjects?
That me I want to know, you know.
How many of them?
One of the things I would want to know is what is the academic record of the youth?
Would I love to know?
Of the youth, them we go down at Mount Pleasant. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah. Good question. But for us, we'd have to know what were the academic for them like when they went to Mount Pleasant. You know? So you can't expect Mount Pleasant, you get a boy who operate at that.
Yeah, well, that's
so you have to know.
No, man, that's the one that when I go.
No, so what we want to know is how much they are improving, because since they're doing it,
it's a fair point.
You'd have to examine that.
But Zidane, and next thing we look on, we have the talented youth in Jamaica. Young talented footballers. But you know what I think we need to get through the field.
No man, no twist about that. Hold the line. We'll take a break. We're coming.
get whop.
I true my hungry, man.
Yeah, right. Me are the king of this. Like how the Whopper are the king of burgers. Hey, you see when Burger King go so boom and make the beef patty well seasoned up and put it on the open flame, then them go so juicy pickles, tomatoes, freshly cut onions, crispy lettuce. Classic. Every other burger still stuck at square one. 2 big bad Whopper right on time.
Order from the Burger King menu at HelloFoodJA.com. Taste rules your way at Burger King. The best tasting burgers under the sun.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tack Room Trophy and overnight allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back with the ship. We're talking about the surfaces now here.
Yeah, the surface is that, because we have them youth now. We have them youth where we see as talent, Jamaican talent. Just as Maxud said, when them come in the overseas environment and we see them on the field, them look ordinary. And the field them all play for a lot with that. Put Leon Bailey out here. Leon Bailey didn't get the chance to go to Genk. And his career was solely in Jamaica. You think Leon Bailey would take away when I go?
No, do that to yourself, shipping port. Your call was good up to that.
So you think that if you have Leon Bailey on the surface,
but
you think that
Leon Bailey wasn't developed by Leon Bailey wasn't developed by Genk.
What age did he was?
He was developed primarily in Jamaica on the Jamaican surfaces.
Yeah, but what age did he go Genk?
No, when he was 18.
How old is he now?
He's 28, I think.
10 years. So 10 years in Jamaica now. You think Leon Bailey would operate at this level?
No, I'm saying to you, Leon Bailey was No, boss. Leon Bailey was an alien you could use in a Jamaica, boss. May I tell you?
Zidane, the surface.
No, I'm saying use another. I agree with you that the surface helps with the quickness of play, but
but the surface
No, I agree with you.
Leon Bailey come back to Jamaica.
No, let me tell you.
Complain, say stadium.
No, but that's a different thing about the talent, though. Look at Whisper, for example. Whisper was developed here in the normal, my boss, as a player.
But if we had better surfaces, we would have been putting
the surface helps with the quickness. No, the surface helps with the quickness.
Percentage at the surface.
Listen to me, boss.
Even 1%.
Listen to me, not, miss. I'm saying, listen what the surface helps with. Good surface. The quickness of your play. So you're used to
what percentage you give yourself?
In terms of developing talent, not much.
Yeah.
You still can produce the high quality talent without having great surface. Right across the country.
But we need them to get used to that surface that they're going to play on overseas.
Fine, I agree. I agree with that. But I'm just saying the Leon Bailey example you couldn't work.
All right. Zidane, maybe 2 youth down a Mount Pleasant. So I see the field down there. But for Mr. Gould, who has the money, when I thought when I was going there, I was going to state at the surface. Not Mount Pleasant, at the grass field down up there.
You're talking about at the field that they play over Mount or the academy?
No, not the one of them play, but the one up at the academy.
Okay.
It's a grass field, dirt field. So for Mr. Gould now, who have a lot of money, Craig came out and said if he had gotten the job at JFF, he would have get some of this, he would have get that surface out there. Craig said that. So if Craig can do it, Mr. Goldmouth can give one state of the art surface. It's not for be stadium, but the surface in play they play upon down a track style. Even though I rent it. Invest tonight, Craig. Mr. Gold, you and your players might not be the only beneficiary, but other players coming up in Tenton might benefit from that. Who knows, you might have another, where the girl in here from Lime all up in Jamaica, you might have another Jody Brown.
Yes.
I think the surface either not a lot, but it have a little bit.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. I agree with your quickness of play. You practice how to control and move the ball quickly when you have great surface.
And that's why enough for football, like overseas, go play on them surface there and then take a while for just we need them on it out there. We need some of them see that they are surface there.
All right, my boss. Yeah, but leave it there.
All right, but big up on us.
So I call you at 4.
Yeah, man, all right, my boss, no problem.
All right, so to the question that you were asking now, Tia Clayton's fastest time this year is 10:82. Shelley's fastest time this year is 10:91. So there's a real gulf between how they are performing. But not only that, that 10:82 by Tia is the 4th fastest time this year.
Oh, wow.
Is only Julian Alfred, her one sister Tina, and the USA girl, Melissa Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
Only these 3 have run faster than Tia this year.
And those are the 3 pre-middle prospects.
Alfred, Tina, and
Jefferson.
Melissa Jefferson. So, but the rules are the rules.
Shelley, do the right thing.
Shelley, no break 10-8 from the season start. I tell you. Anyway, what would you know? We'll go back online. Hello.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Dangerous Inside.
Good afternoon, Dangerous Inside.
Yeah. Well, you said that you advocate for them to change up the system of how we select athletes for the champions.
No. Too much controversy if you change it up. But Shelley can do the right thing still.
Oh, you're just appealing to Shelley.
Yes, indeed.
That you should do the right thing.
Yeah. Because if you allow them now to pick the team, and it's going to cause too much controversy. Yeah.
I understand your position. It's a serious question. Now, Zidane, let's go back to yesterday. And I don't want nobody try to mix up what me I say. I'm going to repeat. There's never been a time of West Indian dominance of world cricket that our players that were in that dominance team didn't first start playing in leagues that were stronger than ours and leagues of the leading country at the time. And those overseas leagues and our participation in that effectively was the difference maker. I'm going to put a percentage to it already. I said West Indies are the homegrown talent that by themselves are good enough to be, what we say yesterday, around the 3rd best team in the world by ourselves.
Yeah.
But to cover that gap, 45% of what was required to cover that gap was because of our participation in overseas leagues. I'm not hearing nothing so far that Orville can put up that can go around the argument there. No, I never said 45% of what our player was 45%. I said 45% to make us world beaters, to cover that gap from number 3 to number 1. 45% of that was from overseas leagues. The sound clear, Zidane?
All right.
Sound right? Want me to say sound clear?
I hear you.
Watch it, Zidane. Watch it, Zidane.
Yes.
Watch it. Zin? Me and you already agree. It is absolutely ridiculous and illogical to say 4 games or 3 games in a weaker league is going to develop a player more than 19 and 20 games in a stronger league. That is a ridiculous, foolish argument. True or false?
I don't think anybody hold that view.
Yeah, no, must be. Because here some man tried. We all knew that the league at the time, back in just before the West Indies became number 1, strongest league in the world was in Australia.
Yes, even the weaker league.
No way, not strongest league in the world was Australia.
Yes.
There's no way you can look on me and tell me 4 games in the Caribbean would develop a player more than 8, 9, 10 games in Australia. Similarly, before we started beating England in the 70s, in the early 70s, the strongest league in the world was England. No question, no ask. Nobody no need to grow on it. And there's no way nobody can tell me Vivian Richard that played 3 games out here in the Caribbean developed him more than him playing 19, 20 games in England. I have a story to tell you about Viv Richards, you know, so that. You want to hear it?
At what age did they start to play professional cricket?
Where in England? Viv?
Yes.
Viv was playing professional cricket from about 19.
Yeah, but I think the argument is that when he got to 19,
When it's professional cricket, me I talk first class.
No, man, I know what you mean, man, but I'm saying a whole lot of the work was done years before, prior to that.
So why wasn't he good enough? We're talking about difference maker. Why wasn't he good enough? You know that when Viv first went to England, no county never wanted him. He couldn't play county cricket.
Yeah.
They said that he had to go and play club cricket.
But let me ask you
when he go play club cricket, he couldn't make the first team.
Yeah,
he
man.
couldn't make the second 11 Zidane.
Yes.
And Viv had to wait until somebody got injured in the second 11.
Yeah, man. But generally in sports, don't you understand that the most important part of your development and how good you will be comes from your little baby boy till you're 18, 19? You don't understand that?
So let me ask you a question.
No, man, I want to answer.
No, we're going to test it. We're going to test what.
No, answer my question first.
I want to test what.
The man I say my test. Say, me ask you a question.
I want to test if you believe that. I want to test if you sincerely believe that you becoming great is totally dependent on what was happening when you were 10 or 11, because it contradicts something that you said yesterday.
The biggest part of it.
Something that you said yesterday.
No, I never said the only part. No, I never said the only part. I'm saying the biggest part of how good you will be as a sportsman is where you are from your little baby boy up to your teenager. The biggest part of it. So hold on, and this is exactly, hold on, do I chat to, man? And this is exactly why no Brian Lara, no Viv Richards no come from Brazil. Because the little 5, 6, 7, 8 heroes them down in Brazil, they might play football and not cricket.
Okay.
So if 19, hold on, man, let me finish. If 19 and 17 and 18 was the biggest part of you being great at sports, then we could have sent some cricket coaches down in Brazil and turn the 17-year-old down there in Brian Lara and Viv and Malcolm Marshall.
Okay.
Don't you realize and understand that?
So let's put it to the test. So Craig Brathwaite, as a 16-year-old, was better than Joe Root and Ben Stokes in ODI.
No, but both Joe Root and Craig Brathwaite are playing cricket for them a little baby boy.
People want to hear.
No, but do I chat to that is an irrelevant point because both.
Let me
but hold on, do I? You're missing my point. I'm saying to you, Craig Brathwaite and Joe Root were both playing cricket for them a little boy.
I can't finish my point now.
Go on with the irrelevant
Your argument is that you become great based on what you were when you're a little boy.
I said that aspect of it is far more important.
Far more important than what happened when you're a big man.
Yes.
So when I did little boy, Craig Brathwaite as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, was averaging 67 and 67 and 55, I think, and 53
against
the best cricketers in the world in ODI cricket.
Oh, but I know ODI we are talking. I know ODI we are talking about.
Cricketers in the world
no, but
at this age group. No. You better let me finish the
But
argument.
the argument is not about ODI. But it's not about ODI. But go on. Go on, irrelevant stats. Him gone?
Ben Stokes were averaging 41 and 28. When them grew up and them turned big man, Brathwaite averaged 28. Joe Root and Ben Stokes are averaging at them 40s. How come? If your theory is right, how come?
I hear him, boss.
How come you said when you're a little boy, Joe Ben Brathwaite was clearly better than Ben Root when them are the little boy?
All right, you're winning argument.
How come him never? If when you get bigger, what happened when you're 19 and 20 and 21? Doesn't matter significantly.
Give me a chance to award you the winning. Hold on. Give me a chance to award you the winning. So when you become 20 and 21, that is more important to how great you will become than when you were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You say you win the argument, Lord. Give the man the winnings and the man still argue with me. I'm saying to you that you win the argument. What you do at 21 is far more important than what you were doing at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old in terms of how great you are.
Come on, man, you lose it good.
Yeah,
you lose it serious.
We leave it there.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself.
I think Dwight can without actually. He gets some satisfaction out of thinking he's scoring points. But we need alcohol.
Yes, take a break. We're coming back.
Go
straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The Trend-Setting Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tackroom Trophy and overnight allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
We're coming to the song. Let me show you the level of intelligence that Dwight wishes he could come to, but him not reach the side. You remember Dwight is the same guy that says, no 5 games in Shell Shield can be responsible for shape your career. That him say, right?
Yeah.
But him is drawing for what they do in the Youth World Cup.
Which is 4 or 5 games.
4 or 5 games. He's telling us that Craig Brathwaite was better than Joe
in that tournament, which means he's better overall.
5 games?
No, that can't be true.
So if 5 games can determine who better than who, or how good it impact your thing in first-class cricket,
yes,
then why is it 5 or 6 or how many games you're playing youth cricket good enough to tell you who better than who?
At that point in time.
At that point.
Yeah, man, that's a flawed way to look at it.
You get to me?
Very, very flawed way.
And this is 50 overs cricket.
Yeah, that's very flawed way, because if we go by that,
good, sir.
Once Messi or Maradona or Pele go out and World Cup and somebody will play them in those 5-6 games, that person better than Maradona. No. We know that a man might outplay Messi over 5-6 games, but Messi is a bigger ball than that player overall.
So youth cricket, ladies and gentlemen, when them play youth under 19, is a series of limited overs game. Yeah. I think if you reach final, you probably play maybe 6 games.
6 games, yes.
Right? But we can't use 6 games, right?
Yeah, we were never talking about white ball cricket.
White ball cricket. So his whole argument that man did better than Joe Root is based on white ball cricket. And you know how white ball cricket go? When you are 17 or 18, are you stronger than a liquor man, Are you just more inclined to play some more shots? After 5-6 games, the sample size is too early to say who is the better overall player
at that stage.
Now, why you may say that man had a better tournament than him?
Yeah.
But to say he was a better player is
It's flawed, man. It's really flawed.
Okay?
Dwight, come on, man. Do better than that, man.
But Dwight can't reason at that level, so we understand himself. don't assume that having a better tournament over 5-6 games
means you're a
make
better,
you a better overall
player.
Versus one-day tournament
It has-
there was. Or we know who was the better red ball player. But that's the white for you. Anyway,
music
brought to you by Omega Radio. And this one is from Chavez, and it's called Father.
Father, 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 on the Spirit, 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 on earth. When you can't seem to find the answers, get down and pray. Sometimes the devil just won't give up, but you gotta send in faith. Oh yeah. Father, Father, can you hear me? I need you in my life today. Oh yeah. Oh, let your blessings surround me. They're trying to take my soul away. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Father, 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 oh Lord, Spirit, 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 oh Lord, lift him up, yeah. Nobody worry, 'cause everything will be okay. Will be okay. When the time gets tough, yeah. Lift your hands up high and shout his name. And shout his name. Father, Father, can you hear me? I need you in my life today. Oh yeah, oh. Let your blessings surround me. They're trying to take my soul away. Oh, yeah. Father, 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 oh Lord, Spirit, 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 oh Lord, Father, 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 oh yeah, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit,
All right, welcome back. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I go into that question. But somebody does somebody a reason during the break. If Tia did win the race today, you know,
Should have been in.
should that because the winner of the Diamond League would get the wild
And
card.
today was the final.
Yeah,
Today was
Julian Alfred just spoiled the show.
Yeah.
boy. Julian Alfred couldn't just. But then she wants the diamond. as
Yeah,
well,
she
'cause
wants the money.
depend- yeah,
money,
the
big
depend.
money. Yeah.
Boy, Tia, yes, sir.
Yeah, if she was a Jamaican, then she could have scalped her and squeezed her and we work it out, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the case. We go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Orville.
Oh, Biggs.
Oh gosh, man, you poor little daddy. I hold the line for all long. I leave all a message and when it did reach you, I say let her call you. Big up to your best son.
Big up, Big.
Big up to Zidane.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Biggs. Hope you're doing okay.
When Miss B did get the number to call, send to give to St. Jago, I didn't hear it because I didn't have any credit. I'm gonna give my number open now so that if St. Diego is listening, he can call me. It is very important.
All right.
Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
876-210-5135. You got it?
Go on again.
876-210-5135.
All right, cool. Well, it's out there now. So hopefully St. Diego here.
So that's 210-5135.
Yeah, man. Orville.
Yeah.
I notice your stage and look at the Caribbean Premier League.
No, the CPL, no.
What it name they can't carry it, you know. Redeem FM, but it's on it sometimes you don't hear it none at all. I know you don't have anything to do with that.
No.
But you say through my eyes, the man thing, man, I'm going to call the radio, I have to listen to.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, hopefully St. Diego get your number and him give you a shout.
Yeah, man, they can announce it one more time. I leave the program, I listen here because I get a little credit, so that's why I call you.
Yeah, man.
All right, Biggs.
Big up yourself.
All right.
All right, so that's Biggs. Come again, Miss B. Oh, okay. All right, make we go back online then.
Hello. 615-2841. That's 615-2841 or 676-696. We're looking at some WhatsApp text messages now. Again.
We do that, Miss B. All right, make we do that.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
So one can't use a World Cup to determine if a player was better than another. However, the bright who didn't see Viv at 12 can tell you that he was great at 12. This doesn't mean I agree with Dwight. Man to me say Viv great at 12. All we say, Watto, is that Viv being a special talent at 19 never start at 19. Yeah. He was playing cricket all his life.
Yes,
and it is the product of all his life why at 19 he was special. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a story about Viv. Viv are the only man in the history of cricket ever make 3 ducks in a one game. Viv Richards get LBW in a one match at 17. I play Antigua versus Anguilla, one of them at a Leewards. Umpire send him. Viv come in and the crowd decides, no.
Riot.
That brother where you get out. Viv was already a star, you know.
Yes.
The crowd will run out on the pitch and say to this umpire bridge, you know, umpire, that no more cricket can play Viv if you get out.
Yes.
This is Viv at 17, you know. So the crowd decides, unless you send back out that brother, that's something when the cricket done.
Mm-hmm.
So a ducks Viv making it. So Viv, based on the crowd, after a few, come back. How much he make?
Ducks.
Come back out in the second innings. How much he make? Ducks. The moral to that story is that Viv Richards at 17
was highly regarded.
Was such a star that the crowd in a few part of the world decides, we want
to see this man back the money.
Don't bother with the foolishness. You can't get the money. Viv was banned from first class cricket for 2 years after that, you know. Mm-hmm. So when Viv went to England, Viv never played no cricket at all for 2 years, you know. Had Viv been playing for those 2 years when he get banned for, we never know it would go. So when Viv is a man, Len Creed come and see Viv and say, you're bad. After that 2-year ban.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a 2-year gap in his career. Viv was not a normal
between
career.
17 and 19. Wow.
Them 2 years
so,
from him.
Shatuna tell about him something.
Me no know. Shatuna no. Because him not really follow the thing. Him just research on something and come take me on a daytime.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he was so highly thought of in Antigua that the crowd would say, that brother you get out, that he not play. When I play, if that brother can't come back. He was already a star. An Englishman come and see him and said, no man, we have to get your guy in England. Mm-hmm. And then he worked me up to start playing for Somerset. So, I don't know what.
Generally, people, when you're special at 19 and 20, you're playing a whole lot of that sport when you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. And that is the most important part of it. That is exactly why the countries that dominate the world in the sport is when they look up in them in the country I play the sports in numbers. I saw you know what is happening in the country when you see what they're doing at the top. NBA, and all of that. LeBron James play NBA for them a little bit. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. You might have the exceptions, but generally that's the case. When you're playing long, hard hours against other high-quality, interested people, and that determines how good you are when you reach that age. Don't follow the way I chat to. And turn your turn special at 21. Not to go so. We take a break. We're coming back.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Coming this August.
Bailey weaving his way through some traffic, pulls the trigger, he scores!
Mount Pleasant FA makes a return to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup as they battle Suriname's best, SV Robin Hood. Two of the best clubs in the region will collide on Tuesday, August 19 at 7 p.m. inside the National Stadium. Admission $1,000. Get your tickets now online at caribtix.com or in-store at Boot Gas Station, Draxall and Constant Spring Road and Meister Sports Portmore.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
Did you know that you can vote without the new voter ID card? Once you're registered to vote, that is, your name is on the voters list, you can vote in the upcoming election. If you don't have your voter ID card, visit your polling station on election day and our trained election day workers will assist you. That was a message from the Electoral Office of Jamaica.
Class is in session at Caymanas Park this Saturday, August 30. It's back to school race day. Get ready for prizes, surprises, and giveaways the whole family will love. Plus, don't miss the Rega 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout of over $20 million. Our feature race is the ONS Tack Room Trophy and Overnight Allowance. With over 120 horses entered for the day, the competition will be hotter than ever. First post is at 12 noon sharp, so set your clocks, grab your crew, and don't be late. Back to school race day, only at Caymanas Park.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we are back.
Yeah, man. We go back online now. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, G-Star.
Yeah, man.
Afternoon, boss. What's up?
All right away, no delay. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of this, what we were talking about yesterday, in terms of you can evaluate decisions before they unfold.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are on the same page with this, you know. You know that? Because you believe it can happen, it's just few and far between, correct?
Yes.
But Mr. Higgins believes you cannot say none at all.
No. That's not what I heard yesterday. Didn't he give an example that if you hire Bibbs?
No, man, in sports. We're talking in sports.
But him say
it can happen in real
If you
life.
hire me if you coach the Jamaica football side, poor decision, me not no track record, me not no qualification. How much time me have to talk for you to get the points them, brother? Look how me say me know so me have to make the point at 5 times because
Yeah, man,
so
he did say that.
in looking
He did
for
say
the
that
loophole.
yesterday.
If you hired me for coach the Jamaica basketball team, G-Star, then no poor decision that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on,
Yes,
man, to
indeed.
say it, man.
All right. So,
But a man with a track record and a qualification, we have the resume can give him the work. You can't say it poor thing.
Yeah, you have to wait.
All right. All right, so watch this now. When it comes to Rudolph Speed, what I want you guys to understand, is that it's not the quality of Rudolph Speed that I'm assessing,
Then how is it a poor decision if it's not the quality of the
what I'm assessing is the protocol, the dynamics of the situation.
But protocol wouldn't make the decision poor.
Yes, of course.
No. Let me tell you why your argument is flawed.
No, hold on. No. It could be. What my point is, it could be Alex Ferguson in the Rudolph Speed position. I would say the same thing, So when you mention quality,
no, but the JFF,
quality doesn't matter.
But the JFF only hired him for one reason, and that is for football reasons.
All right. So, gentlemen.
So
let me ask you this question, Zidane.
Yes.
Right. You watch a decent amount of NBA. The general manager for the Philadelphia 76ers name is Daryl Morey. Right. The name of the head coach is Nick Nurse.
Yes.
Right? Do you think Daryl Morey has to create a position to communicate with Nick Nurse or to advise Nick Nurse?
Well, Daryl Morey is not a basketball guy in terms of on the court, in terms of coaching the team.
Yes.
Why would he create that position?
No, but he's a general manager.
Yeah, but he's not a coach.
General managers, he's part of management. No, my point is...
You're confusing the issue here now.
Hold on, Zidane. Sometimes I feel, all right, go ahead. Say what you have to say.
No, I'm saying you're confusing the issue here because Rudolph Speed is a coach by nature.
Yeah.
In coach a Premier League team.
But he's in a management position.
Yeah, but they hired him as a coach, though,
So, all right, listen to my question again because you're clearly.
No, but Rudolph Speed is not the one who hired himself, though, in a G-Star.
So let me ask you the question again.
No, but I'm saying to you, Rudolph Speed is not the one who hired himself. The JFF board did. They met and they hired him as an advisor to the coach. So you're telling Daryl Morey, you're saying Daryl Morey must create a window for himself.
But what I'm talking about is two people within the same organization, which is what Speed is.
But in the Pat Riley,
what the coach is.
But since
they're already in the same organization,
But in the Pat Riley come down to help Eric Spoelstra and Miami one day here.
So listen to what I am saying. Just you can use that example too. Would Pat Riley have to create a position just to talk to Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah, but Rudolph Speed...
Zidane, you're not answering my question. It's yes or no.
I am answering your question. I'm saying Rudolph Speed was not responsible for creating any position. That's the JFF.
So
the board.
I didn't say it was a bad decision by Rudolph Speed. I said it was a bad decision by the JFF.
So what are you talking about creating? I don't understand.
Boss. Boy,
no, bad or poor is not
too sharp.
Bad or poor is not the word. If you're saying, if you're saying quality is not your problem, then bad or poor are wrong words.
Him should say morally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back around to that. Zidane, listen to this. You have two people already in the same organization. That is what I want you to focus. One is more superior than the other in that said organization.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like you have an owner and a coach. It don't matter. No. Once you're in the organization, have you ever heard of anybody creating a position just to communicate with your subordinate?
But I'm saying, let's say that it is not. It does
no, you guys are going around my question without answering.
No, we never hear about it
Answer
yet.
my question first.
We never hear about it yet.
Because
but that
you know why? Hold on. Do you know why?
G-Star, the fact that you never hear about it,
go on.
The fact that it never been done before doesn't make it poor. You are confusing words.
But use your common sense.
Will it help Jamaica to qualify?
I don't think so, no.
Will it hurt Jamaica if Rudolph Speed?
Possibly, yes.
How will it hurt Jamaica?
Because you said, when Diego asked you a question, you said, who would get, if we were to qualify to the World Cup, who would get the credit? You said 50% Rudolph Speed, 50% the coach.
Yes. But I'm going to tell you why.
No, fine. In 1998, who got the credit?
Between who and who?
To get enough to the World Cup. Who got the credit?
Simoes or who?
And Burrell. Right?
50-50.
Exactly. But the president of the organization is not getting the credit. So look where you're giving the credit.
No, but here's...
Don't you find that a little ironic?
I am saying, Burrell and the JFF went out and got Simoes.
Yeah, there was no technical committee.
See? So Burrell's insight in galvanizing the support behind the team...
And identifying the coach.
And then hired Burrell and then create... Him, I forget... In other words, no Burrell, there'll be no Simoes and no World Cup. So Burrell gets half the credit.
Yeah. So why is Speed getting the credit?
Because he's the one that identified
he's now doing the same thing what Burrell do. Him go get the coach.
Yeah.
As the technical
As the technical man, him identified him do the same job with Burrell doing.
I have to highlight Box Food because Box Food said one of the realest lines. It wasn't on the show, but it was still a real line, right? He said that Speed is the president of the technical committee, right?
Head of the technical committee.
But he's a de facto JFF president, correct?
Michael Ricketts is
like the president?
No, I'm Michael.
You have a board in a G-Star.
No, I know Michael Ricketts is the president.
No, but G-Star, there's a board there.
I understand
so they have to vote on these things. Boss, if them vote unanimously tomorrow, say run over Speed, him gone, me boss.
No, but what I'm asking about, who's the de facto president?
Michael.
Stop the foolishness, man. But them something, man.
Mr. Higgins, when was the last time you heard Michael Ricketts make a speech or come out and talk to us?
Me talk to Michael Ricketts fairly
often. Man, I'm talking publicly.
Yeah, man, after the Gold Cup, he spoke about the coach and how they're going to meet and discuss the coach situation.
I haven't heard much of it. I hear more about Speed. So anyways, what Boxer was saying that Speed acts more like the president.
No, because he has a role as a technical head.
He goes in this advisor position. Why would we think he's going to stay in that advisor position as well?
You're reaching.
I have a question for you, Mr. Higgins.
Because
you said I shouldn't do this, right?
If Jamaica qualify for the World Cup, they're going to get some licks in a G-Star.
Hey, Mr. Higgins. No. Why? Why would we qualify?
Because the reason why Rudolph Speed was hired as the advisor is to help us.
And Trinidad. We're going to qualify anyway.
And if we do brilliantly and qualify for the World Cup, you would still think it was a poor decision. Poor is not the word you have to use.
Man, well, I can dial that back a little. No, Mr. Higgins, but you know what you're forgetting? I can be wrong in my analysis, in my evaluation. That's what you're forgetting.
You're using the wrong word.
And I can also be right. Let me give you a practical example, Mr. Higgins.
No, Jesus, brother. You're using the wrong word.
No, man.
The decision is not. If you accept that Rudolph Speed is one of the best coaching minds in the country, to say that the decision to help him to think is poor.
It's not about his quality, it's about the protocol.
But the protocol don't make it poor.
It does. What are you talking about?
The decision, you can't say a decision is poor because of the protocol, my boss.
Of course, protocol can make a decision poor. Mr. Higgins, I don't want to argue about that. All right.
You know what, hold on. You know what G-Star said? Let's say that we believe that Brian Lara is the best captain for Captain West Indies. But normally, the way you appoint captain is to hold a press conference and announce it. But in our rum bar, don't have one place, the West Indies cricket board say, the man is captain.
No, man, I wouldn't
the decision is poor.
No, man, that's image. I wouldn't care about that.
No, but the protocol would be bad.
No, man, it's not that, Mr. Higgins. Come on.
You can't use protocol to say the decision was bad.
All right, so hold on now, Mr. Higgins.
Protocol can't make the decision
Mr. Higgins, let me give you a practical example now, please. Right? Because in law, they cite cases, yeah? 5 years ago, I said that Tom Thibodeau was a poor decision to be hired by the New York Knicks, right?
I don't know enough about Tom Thibodeau.
No, hold on, no. You don't have to. We're talking about
Yeah, but don't give us that example when you say you're not talking about results with Rudolph Speed and coaching, my boss. Don't give us a coaching example.
Why not?
Because you're saying in the case of Rudolph Speed, you're not talking about his ability to coach.
No, it's a hiring.
No, but Tom Thibodeau, you're going to judge him based on his ability to coach.
Mr. Higgins.
So don't use that example.
With that statement?
It's not a great example because you're not being fair to the argument then.
How am I not being fair?
Because Tom Thibodeau, you're going to use his coaching record to say it was a poor decision to hire him.
Hold on.
You're not doing that for Rudolph Speed.
Let's bring it back to Speed. Okay? Let's bring it back to Speed. I understand what you're saying now, Mr. Higgins. He said, if JFF were to hire you, it would be possible. So if we're going that extreme, but you said, hey, a guy with some level of competence, we shouldn't say that, right?
Not just some level, my boss. One who is so highly thought of.
Fear. All right.
Good. So poor can't be the word where you use.
So hold on now. I am going to outline my problems with this quickly. Things you've heard before, right? No. He is a volunteer position. That's one, right? Two, he's a part-time position, right? And you get what you paid for in terms of him being a volunteer position, right? Because if he's a part-time position, if he worked full-time, he'd be a more productive employee. So part-time cannot be beneficial. Three.
I disagree with everything we are saying. But
three, he could have said it privately. So in terms of doing it public, he could have done it privately, right? Four, it's a conflict of interest.
It's not a decision him have a problem with that.
Hold on, no. It's four, and five, it could potentially undermine the coach.
I know the decision poor, you know.
Yeah.
It's how we got to the decision. That's poor.
Yeah.
One more question before I go, Mr. Higgins, or a couple more. When we look at decisions, we look at risks and reward. That's how we judge decisions, right? What is the reward of putting Speed there in this current position?
They believe that Rudolph's speed is better than the help that the coaches have getting right now. Far better. The coach needs help, and I think the ones that are there.
The reward you believe is getting us to the World Cup.
Yes, helping the coach.
And what is the risk in that?
Low risk.
No risk.
Low, very low.
Low risk.
Yeah, because I think Speed is better than everybody on the bench with the coach.
All right, gentlemen.
By far.
Leave it at that.
Right
I'm
now.
done with this, but I just said that. I said my piece. We don't see eye to eye on this, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Big
all
up
right,
yourself.
my boy. Cool.
I will take a break. We're coming back.
Are you ready for something mega?
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels Tour promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Are you the father?
Are you the mother?
Be sure.
Do the DNA test.
Polygenics Consulting. We are the DNA place. Call or WhatsApp us at 876-313-0577 for free consultation. We are open every day with locations island-wide.
Be sure. Do the DNA test. You deserve peace of mind. Call or WhatsApp us at 876-313-0577.
Polygenics Consulting. We are the DNA place.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports Ocean Village Shopping Center, Ocho Rios is my number one choice for back to school. What's their number? 876-974-2000.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back again. What do we do? Back on line? We're back on line. Hello.
Yeah, man, hello.
Oh, Badger,
Yeah,
the
Badger.
great.
Oh, well, man.
We are here.
Zidane,
Mm-hmm.
you know, say you and Doha try to have a different conversation from the rest of us, too.
We are?
Because, yeah. Because when me and Doha try to having this conversation, Viv, may I hear about, and...
Well, he's just giving an example with Viv.
But why? Why?
Because Viv was one of the greatest players around at the time. So I'm just using Viv as an example.
As an example, say what? The team...
Say Viv needed to go to England to play overseas cricket to be great.
Yeah, but that's not for the team being great.
You know, Viv is a part of the team, so we're talking about the talent that was around at the time. So it's using, because Viv was so outstanding.
It's the individuals made the team great.
Yeah.
Is the greatness of the individuals that made the team great. You know?
Yeah.
Right. So everybody who's an
He could have used Malcolm Marshall as an example, Badger.
Badger, the reason why that West Indies team was so dominant, is because they had a great individual players.
Yes.
So when them come together, them form a great team. Simple.
Not wrong with the example, man. Him lose the argument.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
What I say still, Will Speed, he's a part of the coaching staff and the team,
yes.
Like a goalkeeper coach and a match.
He will advise on every single thing related to the football national senior team. Every single.
Right. So like on a match day,
He will advise on every single thing.
No, listen to me. I said,
Let me answer you, but you still ask me question.
No, you know. All right. What me ask
you know what everything means? You don't know what everything means. You don't need to ask me nothing else, Badger. He will advise on every single thing relating to the Jamaica senior team. Every single thing.
All right.
He would advise on.
Okay.
Yes.
And my question is this now. You said that he's a part of the coaching staff. So on a match day when game are play, would Ruler Speed be where the coach
yes. Yes.
So the coach can sit down and him get up and go shout something to the players.
I don't know if him have the requisite papers to be in the technical area and I shout instruction. I'm not sure.
Badger, him is there to advise. Not to take over.
No, advise who?
The coach.
The coach.
Right.
Why Badger be so difficult? And I got a coach in the technical area.
I am not being difficult, brother.
An advisor is not a coach. A coach in the technical area, Badger, not an advisor.
Is there to advise, Badger.
So when him see something like a whisper in the coach ears, he must say, Coach, come here. This is what me see, you know.
And then the coach can decide.
So his job go even when game are played today.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, so I know because me know say you have goalkeeper coach, and them on go do like a training thing and all them something.
No man, goalkeeper coach don't only do training, not go so Badger.
When them do.
Because Warren Barrett was on the bench and I see him tell type of things during games when he used to be a part of the coaching. Yeah.
So the assistant coach is going to still be there when match there.
Yes.
And then the technical advisor is going to be still be there.
Same like what in England with Pep. Pep have 8 man on the bench advising.
Advise them.
Yeah, man. Okay. And your coach, you're going to clap as well.
So let me my coach.
Yes.
So let me ask a question.
You don't say Arteta have a set piece coach Badger on the bench?
Zidane, move on.
I never even know that.
Never set piece coach to Arsenal. Yes.
So let me ask a question. How long ago would our Speed have his license, his coaching license?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay. You want to take a guess?
No, man, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure.
Mr. Higgins, how long ago you think would our Speed have his coaching?
A good while though. I'm not sure the exact, but it's a good while though.
10 years?
I'm not sure.
5 years?
What is that? I make your point now, man. Make your point. Because everywhere you go, you get liquid so far, you know. Yeah. Still a search. Still a search.
You just ask some question, I try make some point, and them just like liquid.
What get liquid? You're not sure. You say you're not sure, and I get liquid.
Yeah, because
you're not sure and I get liquid.
So stop asking the questions. Make the point you want to.
Yeah, because we're not sure. So make the point.
My point is going to based upon the answer because I think we didn't know.
Oh, we're not sure.
Because I think we're not big sports journalists. I don't know.
We're not sure the amount of years him have the license, my boss. If at 10 or 8 or 9.
What difference does the length of time make for your argument?
What difference? Because I was going to ask the question is that, right? If it was 3 years or 4 years or so, right? How long was he coaching without the license and what prompted him to go and get the license?
Oh, well, maybe I have to ask him that to me see.
Okay, and right now he's saying that, what's his name? Bradley Stewart. He's not sure of what type of license Bradley Stewart.
I have the latest on that. So Bradley actually sending him things to the coaching school.
To the coaching, right?
They peruse the documents and are still not satisfied. That Brad
still not satisfied.
Right.
I heard you interviewing Woodard Speed about this matter, right? Who Woodard Speed sending his license to when he got it?
Who him send it to?
Himself? Yeah, himself. I muted Bradley.
Badger, look up.
You can't. Yeah, man.
No, but we are giving man.
They are giving so the thing, Badger, man. Come on, Badger, man. The man a coach a long time,
exactly. He a coach long time and they don't know all like him have been like so far. So they can't go about this again.
Yeah, but clearly you have all the coaches that is coaching in the Premier League most time.
Bradley Stewart was coaching a long time. I mean,
no man, I'm talking about in the Premier League, my boss, in the JPL.
Yes,
I'm saying he's been coached. Listen up.
Bradley have him thing from a long time. and be here roller speed, I say, you know Bradley have.
No, man,
so
he doesn't have a license.
He not have the B license and the A license.
We're not talking about the B license and the A license.
That is what they're asking. What's wrong with you? So no matter whether he got it yesterday or last year, he has, I know that never look. What he has is a coaching instructor's course. And they say that no.
I hear Ruler speak say,
Lord, no man, just listen no man, because you're all over the
What would that speak say?
But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
Thank you. He said they want to know if that coaching instructor's certificate is about.
Who is there?
The JFF coaching school.
Okay.
If that coaching instructor's course is there, was there to coach seniors, intermediates, or juniors.
Yeah. Right. And I'm saying to you,
so it appears if the instructional license that he has is to coach, to train B
you and I are in a competition, right? I'm talking about Rural Speed and Bradley.
It's not Rural Speed set the rule doing a budget, so the wrong man, yeah, pressure.
Listen. You and I are in a competition.
What's the point?
In the JPL, which is Rural Speed and Bradley Stewart, right? Rural Speed say my license all right.
Isn't that Rural Speed same license all right? At the JFF.
Yeah, but Badger, you take too long to get to the point. You know, Seth Badger's point was him think being a coaching instructor. That should be enough to coach in the Premier League. I agree with that.
That's not my point.
So what is your point?
My point is this. Rural Speed should not be the one to tell Bradley. You may in a competition.
No, but Rural Speed he's not the one, but he's not the one who tell him does.
CONCACAF says by 2030, everybody must have a BRA license. Everybody.
It's fine. Yeah.
The JFF is saying the JFF is saying that we don't want 2030 to come, and we find ourselves where our coaches can't coach in the league. So they are putting in place measures from now. So that by 2030, all Premier League clubs will have the requisite coaching quality. They have invited 24 people to do the E license we are going now. Them said every club will send one, and them not do it. They said to Bradley, bring us your qualification. Bradley brought his. They are not satisfied, and I'm going to tell you why. They say, fine, but have you been doing refresher courses and things? We need you to get in line with the B license. No, I mean, I don't know if I agree with the JFF Pandison.
Is that a part of CONCACAF things with the refresher?
No. CONCACAF said B license or A license. He doesn't have none of those.
Right.
What he has is a separate thing.
Why them turn on what Bradley have?
Because they don't feel that he satisfies the CONCACAF requirements.
They don't feel.
This has nothing to do with us doing about you.
Well, I write it down. It's CONCACAF rule. CONCACAF what the license thing. Why don't they send it to CONCACAF and say, do you sanction this?
Good question.
Actually,
I think that's a good question.
Yes, good question.
It takes you about 10 minutes to ask the question, but that is a good question.
Man.
They cannot be making the rule and say your thing the good, especially with a man who's in the same competition.
I think it's a
wait, you're going back to Rural Speed again though. Isn't that Rural Speed setting the rules?
Yeah. No,
he has to abide by the rules as well. If the JFF can't coach and the JFF
Rural Speed is making up their own rules to say
Isn't that Rural Speed make up the rules? The boss says a JFF board is one man. What is wrong with Badger?
Yeah. All right.
These things were put in place before Rural Speed was a part of the board, my boss.
All right, forget about Rural Speed to that. JFF say, which Rural Speed is a part of, say you don't know if what Bradley have is good enough. You can't make that decision. You need to send it to CONCACAF or whoever.
Actually, me think of that the JFF. Just because Bradley feels
Bradley feels that his JFF
no. You know what Bradley feels? Bradley feels that his license
is bigger than
is higher than the B
license and the B and the A license.
You know?
Yes.
Him say if I have a diploma or whatever it is to coach coaches.
No, they can consult CONCACAF about it. I agree with that.
Then why so Bradley feel him think bigger than even for speed them, you know?
Me too.
So It's a fair question. It take a little long and grown to get to the good question, but we have to leave it.
I am driving up a hill, so I have to go on.
All right, Badger the Great. It's always nice talking to you.
Good, sir.
Big up yourself. We take a break. We're coming back.
Tracy, who you go give on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them.
Me can't get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back to the show. We'll go back online. Hello?
Hello?
Yo, Patches, what I want?
QC.
What I want, Zidane?
Yeah, man, we're here.
What argument am I here? Before me attack him. Give me the look about the talk about the look Mount Pleasant and something there. Because we can't tell us that someone on Mount Pleasant can't pass city and give. So, they must something what me know. Give me the look history there way.
We are hearing that there's a vibrant academic dimension to the ball of them down at Mount Pleasant. You know, the academy.
Where you get that? Who said that?
Well, I saw me here.
That's not the case. No schooling is taking place.
Brother, is it that the passes them down the poor?
No, that's a different. No, that's a different argument. Passes everywhere are poor, you know.
No, nobody with that, Zidane. Passes poor for campaign and charges.
Man, kind of champion and Chad. What a wicked man.
But you say everywhere. You never tell me where.
All right, you take it literally. All right, there are many schools in Jamaica where the passes are poor, where youngsters struggle, poor badly. For 5 years 6 years of school and struggle. Yeah.
So that's the argument. What is
no, we want to know, do they have classes? Do you go to maths and English and biology class at Mount Pleasant?
Yeah, man, go classes.
You know that we are saying?
But that's what I said before me attack me.
No, Orville was concerned that maybe all them do is play football down there.
Right, and no mean that there's an academic component.
Yeah.
But how serious is it? Put it that way.
Not serious, Orville. I don't think so. Most of the youth them now even try to get in high school. And if me a lie, I can't remember. Either two or 2 years ago, when the money left governments.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they want to go to high school is because they want to play competitive football. Yeah.
Or money cup.
Well, me can't tell you, the result them special. Yeah, Orville.
Did they take them in special?
Good question.
Special in?
Did they take them in special?
The man women were never special.
So they might take in some slow youth. And the slow youth them end up slow.
Remember say a ball thing are the thing, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why me I tell you, man, if a ball thing, me know enough parents now go send them 13 and 14-year-old to one place with questionable academic record. Just a ball thing.
So if a ball thing, you go send you that campaign. Are you going to send that a guy immaculate?
You are talking to a man who has lived all his life playing sports and value it, my boss. You think of me I talk about? You think a little quarrel me used to quarrel with my mother about Zenith for board and steps?
Arvin, never tell you the truth. Never little boy, you know him.
Yeah.
When I carry the full white man where you brought that. And you have certain school. I told women I send him, but we call 48, 49 for that bright school in Jamaica. Me not sending them. Not sending him. Even though a ball him want, cricket him want play. Me not send him go a certain school. Because we know I don't school them. Them they are 75 all bright school.
That's the point I'm trying to make, you know. Is that some parents are going to be reluctant to take them youth out of the traditional high school and send them to some academy. Yeah, make the point for me, you know. Now, some other parent, like me, and those of us who are listening who are sports people and who hold sports at the IST.
Are the poor ones.
Eh?
Are the poor ones.
Are the poor ones?
The ones who have struggled to send them kids to school. They'll be happy to send them to the academy.
Oh, well,
I know a few.
Zidane, some of them parents are not parents. A creature.
I never want to go there, you know.
No, well, me I never
want to go there.
Poor parents
yeah, when them glad as the academy call them, say, yeah, take him.
Me a parent, me can't talk.
No, me never want to go there, but me know you're right. You need up on the head.
You have some parent to the boy, a football star, and the parents never watch him play a match yet.
One match yet.
Never play a match yet.
They
just call the parents, and the parents say, you want to take him? Oh, you going to see the all right, go on.
Arvin, me no want mash up on the program, you know.
Mash up the program.
Some of them boarding school in Orville. Do you them not get a proper meal to eat, you know? All after training, you know. And it's because me is an investigative journalist.
Hold on. Well, you're talking about established high schools in Jamaica?
Brother,
they don't give the kids a proper meal after training?
Brother, Zidane, me not going to some of them things I would do, you know, brother. But
Zidane, the damn life. The damn life. Pan some of them high school, they're not supposed to be true, you know.
It just hype and excitement, Zidane. Boarding school, just hype and
excitement. But a lot of the youth, them, like it because in many cases we are going better than for them. Yeah.
Orville, and the youth them like it.
Right.
And the parent them like it. Them not paying a school fee, them not buying a lunch, them not getting a breakfast, them not even know how if the youth them going to class.
Yes.
Them play the ball for 5 years and you say, where is this man? Where is this man who play for 5 years? If you want to say me go GC faster, he don't have a subject. If you want to say them go Michael, he think nothing at all.
All right. Somebody is saying that some of the players who are leaving Mount Pleasant is the ones that not up to standard, technically, talent-wise.
Oh, so on a really academics.
Yes. The person is saying that they provide 3 meals a day, great housing, and elite coaching and teaching. So they say the money is spent on a quality school.
That same person they must tell you what the city gives the ratio in the passes this year.
No, but he must say elite teaching and things. So you don't have to worry.
So if an elite teacher don't agree with them, no good.
If you
well, it depends on the quality where
you get in. So if you take in a slow youth, you don't expect him to be world class. But at least it right up there with what's happening in the regular high schools in Jamaica.
No, me agree with Orville said the man when you're taking a football, you take them in for.
Mainly, but at least you will assure the parents that listen, even though we're taking him for football mainly, he will have to attend classes like what he would have done if he was going to high school. And that is the important thing.
Yeah, but when I go to school, I get what?
But if him feel, man, I know the people in business that, man, the people in reason why I feel. I feel him reason why I feel. He done. Yeah.
They try. Idea, no. Me have a different idea of not to send my youth. And me tell you, as a parent, me, would I send my boy, I want to train with a personal coach 5 days a week and send him to do one subject every year. That's my personal. As me tell you, if it was me alone and not my wife, that would I do. My boy got training 6 hours a day.
Yes.
And for a weekend, him go to school.
Yeah.
So him do one subject every year. When him reach first form, he do a subject.
Yeah.
So by the time 5 years, he must pass one. 1 year of maths, 1 year of English, 1 year of geo, one was some me. If it was me, it was a single period.
What age did I start preparing for the subject? About when I'm about
What
16.
you mean? Hello, me know a lady where homeschool her child at Portland Catholic.
No, man,
right
just answer
now.
what me asking, man. What age would you start putting in
11.
the CXC program?
11.
He now go past CXC maths at 11. Now
I
CXC
feel like
English
I
at
bet you show you 6 series that we are little girl past 2 subjects this year. We are 11 years.
That's not the norm, though, QC, man. Come on, that's the exception.
If you have a student, well, Lord, let me say one at a time, man.
Yes.
If you have a student who can pass CXC,
maths
one
at
CXC at 11, then the boy never play no cricket, brother.
Doctor, that's a good turn. Our chemist.
But that person,
There is no 11-year-old with me know we could have passed.
Especially in sports.
You can pass CXC English at 11. And me, I say, go play ball. Then you are going to be the professor for you in the next 10 years, brother.
Listen what me I say now, and that person, the person Zidane, if you ever show there's a mystery, that person can't afford a textbook.
No, man.
Cannot afford. It's
11-year-old, you pass one CXC.
And good in sports.
Then
you say later, me can call you and me can talk to the lady.
No, man, it's a special person that.
You don't get what me I say.
That's one textbook.
I am saying, if you have an 11-year-old.
More give somebody a call. Talk for the way. More give somebody a call. Because I understand how it is to wait long.
All right, cool. Boy.
No scholars now go to the academy.
No,
You're right.
If you have a child where you say one subject per year and he can pass CXC from
11 years old.
From in a first farm. So first farm I tried. And the boy got pass all history or geo. Brother, no academy for you. Academy, you can't get a second farm you pass bio. And third farm you pass his economy. No, yeah, brother. Instead of football, something, it have to go hand in hand with this now.
When you talking about the potential next prime minister.
Then brother, at 11-year-old, oh God, you will see. Anyway, always stay on my boss. All right, make we do some text and wrap up. Give me the song.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Garvey, stop your foolishness about you not try to win an argument. Every day you come on the radio trying to win arguments. When the host don't agree with you, it affects you to the point where you get upset. That's one. Orville Zidane, did Bradley Stewart send his FIFA certificate to the technical committee?
Well, they answered that said yes.
Yeah. Mr. Higgins, if summer 1986 was to be removed from history, Maradona would struggle to make a top 50. Guess who?
Higgins.
Bull, your argument, they're all over the place. I don't know why you're behaving as if you're not aware of what Orville is saying. And even this football thing so long. Bull, all those come oppose. More may I say. It's bad. Orville prefers a situation where Chris Taylor at C-Bar fighting for a sponge mattress when he should be running against full-grown men. Yeah, right. So these people now have a hearing problem.
No, we're sprinting it different too as well, doing.
But I never said you should not compete against grown men. I was saying, why can't you do both? But clearly this person, let me know who you are.
I went sprinting it different.
You know, exactly.
Yeah, because who you do it against is irrelevant.
Because you're really running against
it's so fast to go.
But this person said, me never want you to compete against men. In his example, I want Chris Taylor stay a champ. No, if Chris Taylor can run at the Olympics while doing champs, what's wrong with that? Anyway, Orville, I agree. Some traditional parents will first shun the idea for sure. That's all the point I was making. Is Whisper playing big man football in England or under 18s? I don't know. You want to on that?
Under 21s.
Under 20. That look like it, you know. Oh, here's another one. Herbert Richards, Chris Dias, Prince Orain, Hector Wright, Salah Lewis, Rabat, Leave Minot, Lico Richie, to name a few. Back in the days, play Manning Cup and D Cup, same time Pauling also.
Yeah, but I think it was one game a week in Manning Cup at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't 80 at schools in Dakar Cup and 40 at the Manning Cup. I think so.
Okay.
It was easier for you to play both in those days. Now you have 3 games a week in Manning Cup. It's nearly impossible.
All right, that's it for me now.
Yeah, man.
So,
all right.
Catch you all tomorrow.
Yeah, man. That is it, people. So big up to Mr. Hoyt, big up to Kimani, big up to Miss Marian, big up to all the listeners, all the callers. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We'll do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.